Hello, today I have a Season 12 second chance game. This is the finals of the West Bracket. Winner gets a spot in the Season 13 top cuts. Today I have Nobility versus Leif, aka Suzumi Kazo. So Nobility is running a Defenders, looks like a Defenders list here. He's also bringing in Crimson Dynamo and Bill, and I don't know who else is Splash here is okay. But anyway, we have and then we have Leaf running Super Jank. We have She-Hulk, Sam, and Kingpin as leaders. So this will be a very interesting game here. And I'm going to let the players know they can start it off. I'm with Hyper Viper today. How's it going?
Going well. Yeah, I like both lists. We're seeing a lot. You are correct in that the only two splashes on the Defender side are Bill and Dynamo. Every other character's affiliated Defender, which is really fun. I love to see a place for Supreme Strange that isn't Convocation. He's excellent in Convocation with access to books, but he's also very good in other places. And then meanwhile, on the other side, yeah, we have that triple leader team. Really solid A-Force roster, nothing but hard hitters. And a Black Cat and a Koye, just all the good pieces. We have a solid criminals lined up. Gwenpool, Kingpin, Black Cat, Bullseye. And we have solid Avengers with Marvel, Gwenpool, Shulk, and Spider-Woman, as well as Sam, obviously. He's got tactic card for everybody. Real mulligan to pace on. Like, he has... Oh, and priority's going to go Leaf's way, it looks like. He's the one playing...
No, Leaf lost Prow with a one hit on Nobility side.
So Nobility is the one playing Defenders. I'm going to mess it up. So Defenders get Prio here. If I looks like... I didn't quite see, but I'm guessing Defenders picked... Actually,
red
Gamma
selected
could be on either
secure.
side.
Nobility, red selected secure. Blue
Oh, that in
selected.
the chat?
Yeah, it's in the chat, yeah. So we have Scrolls and Gamma, 20 or 15 here. Oh, okay, this is gonna be a fight
Real
here. Defenders,
dichotomy.
defenders like this pick, I think.
Yeah, they do. It's also interesting to see. I think even though A-Force typically does quite well on E's, I'd be scared to pick A-Force with like the She-Hulk, Captain Marvel core, because Wolverine does extremely well into both of them. So we'll see what happens here. I think they're still deciding points.
Yeah, this will be really cool.
But you know what's cool to see? No Toad. No Toad in this game. Great game.
You think so? I've been playing Toad like every game.
Toad's busted. He's the best two threat for a lot of like best is subjective, right? Like he's not the best at fighting, he's the best at scoring points, but for a two threat to be able to do what Toad can do, I think he's quite obnoxious. I've been saying Toad and Fury are busted since they came out. And I still think they are for like the same reason. Yeah, but yeah, this will be interesting. Gamma is not the CS secure it once was. So
20.
we're playing 20. Very nice.
Let's go.
Yeah, big numbers. I'd be surprised if we don't see a Dynamo this game. I'd be surprised if we don't see. I don't know. Avengers isn't a bad pick here either, right? Sam can grab a back scroll and move back to the back point and just hang out for the rest of the game. But he can also do that in any other affiliation. So if I had to guess at 20, you could just play like all of your Avengers. So that's 10, 15, and throw in Bullseye. But then or throw in a Koi more likely. You have a really solid front line. You have an objective steal. You have a lot of point control with She-Hulk and Captain Marvel throwing people off. You have a Koi to keep everyone alive, and you have Sam to throw people off and also chill on your back point. That sounds like a good 20 for me. But I also have not seen this list played, so we will see.
Yeah, he played a Kingpin on Scoundrels. Like he drew Scoundrels in his last matchup.
I saw that game. He scored like 7 in round 2 or something like that.
Yeah, it was just a Kingpin showing basically. So
I mean, of the current like quote unquote like meta top tiers, like the Hellfire, Webs, and Guardians, I think CS is also in that same bracket. They're just underplayed because they haven't changed as significantly as other factions recently, so they're less new shiny. But every time a big character nerf comes around, like we just saw Malekith nerfed, even though Ghost Rider does exist right now, every time that happens, CS just gets better, and they have consistently like dodged nerfs every single time there's been an errata. I think the only time we've ever seen something change to Kingpin specifically is like that Grunts can't use his leadership, and the one Grunts in the game who could theoretically use the leadership are still really good with that leadership because Skull turns into 3 people instead of just 2.
Well, doesn't he? What do you mean? Doesn't he turn it? Oh, the grunts. Oh, so Skull's grunts don't benefit to the leadership.
Correct. Yeah, they changed that when grunts
Right.
first came out. I believe that Kingpin cannot do that. Same with Sam. But yeah, in any case, every time that there's been a significant like errata or like character's been changed, Criminal Syndicate's been the least affected. So right now we're in a place where Syndicate is still like just as powerful as they've always been. They'll still secures like Scoundrels, like Extremis, like Cosmic Invasion that they are still wildly scary on. Gamma, like I said, is not the scoring monstrosity it once was. You can't score 6 on Gamma anymore, but 4 is still not bad. Or guaranteed 2 around when your opponent's only getting 1, still not bad. But it's still a brawly scenario. If he does end up playing CS, I think the impact of Dynamo is far lessened because Syndicate doesn't really care about killing you. They just want to displace you and hang out and not die. In which case, they're kind of happy to see Dynamo because he's just like his best turn is shocking everyone instead of killing everyone, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see what's going on. Anyway, how are you, Lucas? How's life?
I'm doing pretty good. I like that you're talking a lot because I just had to do this for 2 hours right before this. So
Yeah, man, I've been with my family all day because the holidays are tomorrow, so I'm happy to ramble about Marvel a bit. I'm really into it right now. Today was also going to be our game night, but we're doing this instead. And after this, I have a game against Jeremiah England for I think it's second chance. So I'll be chatting it up for a while.
yeah, the I'm sacrificing my prep time to be here. I've got a spreadsheet that's half filled in.
And for folks, I'm sure because we're on his Twitter, Twitch, whatever, right now. But sacrificing prep time, oof, that's a mighty sacrifice for this man.
Yeah, it's interesting. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to. I don't know how to say this, but it's like um I'm just looking for a good time on this match that I'm having on Saturday.
Yeah, man.
Did you just hear that? Oh fuck, my wife's
Your
roasting
wife,
me.
right? Good.
But I would love to win the match. Obviously, I would very much love to win that.
Yeah, man. Being a TTS champ is that's one of the things we aspire to as competitive Marvel players, right? It'd be cool for anybody. Um, but yeah, Dia's been tearing it up this season. He's earned his reputation as the Dice Lord, and I'm not saying that he's not a skilled player. That's very cruel. And I've said previously, that like it's not how well you roll, it's how well you react to rolls that wins you games. Like you can be the hottest player in the world. You can have like every attack is rolling 3, they're like 60% successes. You can just be killing it, and you can still lose games, right? If your opponent outplays you, if they play on points and just kill you on points. So yeah, it'll be a fun one. I'm bummed I can't watch it. I'll be at my local event, so I guess I'm not bummed I can't watch it, but I'll check out the VOD that evening.
Hyper Viper, if you don't have my stream open, you can see the chat if when comments come in.
Oh yeah, I'll open that up. Hold on.
I'm not gonna do my thing when you're right here.
Why not?
Okay, all right. We'll see what happens in this game here.
All right,
I'm good
chat.
players
Let's see. What do you want to talk about? Hyper Viper has a good voice for broadcasting. Thanks, I've heard that. I professionally teach yoga, so I have to be loud and commanding and blah blah blah. Bill is aggressive. You can't move him. That's not true. Superpower throws, superpower movement, displacement is more common or better than attacking, whatever. Move, swing, kick, prey on the wild. Sure, that would not be effective into Bill, but it's GD Nerd. How's it going, man? Wong kept Bill away from everyone else.
Are you looking at the previous? Okay.
I don't know,
Is there
man.
like previous chat open? Or I don't know what's going on Twitch.
This is from 547.
Oh, that's from
and
my
now,
last
is
game. My
this
last
yoga
game.
thing real? Yeah, dude. If you come to LA, I'll teach yoga classes for you, buddy. Yes, it's real. I think this is where it started. No, this is all like 540. Oh, I see where it changes. Yeah. So Kingpin has a spender change. Yes, he can't DDT Dormammu anymore, which sucks. Because that was the funniest thing in the game when Kingpin was like throwing size 5s around with his spender and Hulk's around with his spender. That's back when I was like Hulk is unplayable because Kingpin exists. And now it's less of a case. But still, like, I love Kingpin. Kingpin like is the reason I ever look at CS. I'm like, oh, this seems like a fun affiliation to play. Not because he is like has a very good leadership. Oh, we're getting locked up here. All right, I'll come back to this Kingpin talk. But yes, it looks like we are getting CS.
All right, go
Yeah.
ahead and call out the rosters.
So we got CS on one side. We got Gwen, Sam, Kingpin, Black Cat, Bullseye, and Spider Woman. So a very, like I was saying, like they're not going to be doing a whole lot of killing, but they're going to be doing a whole lot of surviving and staggering. Other side, we've got Hulk, Wong, ASM, Luke Cage, and Daredevil. Yep, no Dynamo. I agree. I think Dynamo is the wrong pick here. Now we have ASM is going to grab a side scroll. That's going to then like hang out, most likely. Wong is going to be doing power things. I'm kind of sad we're not seeing a Wolverine here, but I do get it. I just think Wolverine's crazy right now. Daredevil's the leader. Cage is going to make it impossible to attack you one. So Cage is actually extremely good. This is a Spider Woman on the table. He'll be able to really make that steal hard to happen. I'd be surprised if we see Cage die. He's going to be a huge problem in this game. Hulk is going to be throwing people off every turn, getting some lunky punches in where he can. And that's unfortunate.
Who's displacing Hulk? I don't
That's
think
what I was about. I was
yeah.
literally about to say. Is there's 0 size 4 displacement on the CS player's side on Suzume's side.
He's got
So
keep
Hulk,
your enemies close. That's what he has.
yeah, and that's one time, and she has to get a good bit of power.
It also brings him closer to her.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's always a play where she like moves, shoots, pulls him off, and then uses her gutter space to hop back onto a point. So that's something. But Hulk is going to be a massive problem this game. I think. Yeah, the only character that I think the CS has a real chance of killing is Wong, right? Like Daredevil counts blanks. There's no Mystic. Cage is Cage. -1 heroes for hire. He wants to die. It's gonna be tough for him too. ASM, the only character who has a chance at putting him down is Gwenpool. And Hulk, there's no way to displace Hulk aside from that card, and he has 20 health. So yeah.
We have a pentagrams as well. It's just really interesting. It's gonna make things
Oh hell yes,
things
brother.
pretty wild.
Yeah. So Wong will be able to pay pentagrams probably by round 3.
Well, it should be round. I mean, maybe round 2, right? If you set it up, you only need 3 power round 2. You
I
can meditate.
I expect Wong to be giving someone power.
Okay.
That could be not true because like
Yeah,
it's
fair.
nice to give Hulk an extra power so he can like gamma leap to the middle and then punch once, and then also if he gets 1 power, then he can throw as well. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's a nice play.
You're right. Right.
Um, and
ASM.
I
Oh, ASM's
believe
doing the web line. Oh yeah. So
yes,
he's
Nobility has priority, so he's gonna grab this scroll with Prio and come back. And then Daredevil should grab this back scroll and come back. The side scroll, it looks like Kingpin might be foregoing it entirely, which I think maybe Bullseye comes and grabs that would be what I would expect to happen. Yeah, but there's a size 3 truck over there, so there's always a possibility that Hulk just double walks and throws a truck at Bullseye and kills him. Yeah, I've been trying to slot Hulk in my Hellfire team just because it's so good to have a size 4 throw online turn 1 all the time forever, and also it's just Hulk. I love Hulk, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
so let's just call out the positioning of deployment here. So we have the nobility with the defenders. He's just put all of his characters in the middle except for ASM. He's on a flank for a turn 1 activation 1 safe grab on the scroll, and then we've got the Kingpin player who's basically lined up all of his models in the middle. So nothing really to deployment here very much. But anyway, we've got nobility has priority 5 characters to Leafs 6.
Yes, and yeah, CS is all in the middle. So, I mean, since he was double moving for a scroll either way, I think this is fine. Let's go through cards right now. So as you called out, we have pentagrams on the defender side. We have brace and sacrifice, so standard shit. Heroes for hire and marked for death. Marked is really interesting. I don't think he has a whole lot of ranged attacks, but so this is probably just gonna be like to slow someone down and stop potential rerolls, which I don't think there are any. So ASM's grabbing this side scroll as we called out. He's gonna roll some dice, probably not move, then move back. Even if he does get pushed, it's not a super huge deal here. He's so fucking fast. Sorry, I don't know if I can swear on your stream.
No, go for it. Go for it. It's all good.
Cool, yeah. And then on the other side, I think I really don't like Spider Woman going for this side scroll. Because her big thing is stealing. Oh yeah, so Spider-Man is getting pushed down to the gamma waste, but with a long move he can make it back to somewhere where he's like not useless, right? Let's see where he goes. Yeah, he's gonna hide behind this car, so he'll take a gamma damage. But that's not that big a deal. It's really tough to put Peter down these days, especially without incinerate, without like serious death dealing abilities. So yeah, looks like he's sizing up a way for Peter to be in a safe position to move into the middle next round. Yeah, so The side scroll is very enticing. Like I think the CS player has to go for that, because then they'll be 1 point ahead on parity. But Hulk going last is going to be able to move a lot of things around. So we'll see how this goes. The
Matt
first
Matt
movement here is
says
interesting.
Matt says what other leaders did the CS player have? So that was a super jank roster. You can check out the video back on YouTube when I get it up by tomorrow morning. But it's a Kingpin, She-Hulk, Sam Wilson triple affiliation roster. Okay. So it looks like we have Leif is taking his action. He's looking at grabbing that side scroll, probably with Spider Woman, just because I don't know
Yes.
if Bullseye gets there.
And Suzume is one of the originators of all this movement jank bullshit. So I'm pretty sure a 5 and something of a medium is about a double long. Okay, and yeah, and half of one is going to be almost exactly. A good friend of mine who has since stopped playing or taken a long break from the game, had a website where I had all these movement jank things. Or I shouldn't call it jank. It's a good tool to have. But since he's not playing anymore, he didn't keep paying for the website. It's like, oh, dude, come on, no, I needed that.
It was like Leaf actually was. I was talking to Leaf earlier today about this. He shared with me his like article he posted about with all this movement stuff in it. But he also shared me this like little web app that does I think exactly what you're saying, where you just
Yeah,
like
there are a
click the
couple of them running
different, you
around
click
now.
like bases, and you click like movement tools and range tools, and you like add them together, and it tells you the combination of distance that covers and what tool you could use or combination of tools like legally I think that would allow you to like measure the same thing.
Yeah, the manipulation of the range and size tools is always something that I've enjoyed. Okay, so Black Cat's not gonna be able to get within one, I don't think. Oh, what is he doing? Okay. Cool. So this is another fun example we can talk about here. If y'all aren't using this in your games, it's a fantastic ability to do. When you put the tool down, you can move anywhere along that tool and check ranges before deciding where you actually want to end up. So he could have put Black Cat all the way over by that medical van and like checked range one and be like, oh, okay, I don't reach it. Let's move back a little bit. So she's not going to get pushed. Black Cat's chilling right there. Um, She's behind the range one, so potentially, like, I guess Daredevil couldn't pull her. I think that's the only thing he needs to worry about, which is fine. Putting her on the middle wouldn't have been terrible either, but it would have made the potential push much worse, so I do respect this play. He's not going to take damage from Gamma. He's fine. But it does mean that, like, this is another character that Hulk now does not have to worry about on the middle when he comes in and pushes everyone off. So I'm guessing if Daredevil goes towards the scroll here,
Ooh, that's
I
a
guess
lot. That's a
Hulk.
lot of secure pressure or
Yeah.
extract pressure from the Daredevil team. This is why
Yeah.
when you have your opponent grab a flank scroll to start the game, you almost need to grab the other flank scroll as your first action. Because if you respond by grabbing your closest, like Leaf did, it
I just grabbed
leaves
the
you
other one, yeah.
opening to have to grab your opponent's scroll in order to maintain extract parity.
Hmm.
So it's something to think about. Actually, that was in my semifinal game against Jim. When all the characters were laid out, I opted to go double move Agent Venom to grab a side scroll, knowing that it was kind of forcing him to do that. Um,
Yeah, I was
and
expecting him to go
so
for that side scroll for sure. I don't really see why he would. I mean, we could obviously ask later, and I'm sure they have an idea of what's going on here, but I don't know why he went for that safe grab or safer grab.
yeah, it's interesting. So let's see how this
Because
works out
now,
for
like
them.
at this point, the best CS can do is parity.
Yeah,
Be 3-3, or no, actually, it'll be four
I mean,
three.
okay. So now are you forcing a Spider Woman up the board here? I don't know. Like, what do you do?
Maybe Bullseye, unfortunately, because he gets
You
one shot and then Bullseye walks away.
but does
And
he doesn't he
Bullseye's like,
does he like die? I don't know. Like this bull.
I mean, you don't. I personally wouldn't love the idea of putting Spider-Woman up there in front of Hulk, because then Hulk can like walk and do
Oh
an
yeah,
unbreakable
the
throw,
throw. Yeah, yeah.
and then also get an attack afterwards with a reroll. And like 7 dice into 4 martial artists, you're not likely to do too much. But like if he, with the throw as well, it starts to get kind of scary, right?
So we've got the damage reduction
Oh,
on.
this I like. Yeah, Gwen doesn't give a flying fuck about anything. Gwen rules. I love Gwenpool. Gwenpool's so good. I saw her do some work in the CS versus Webs game the other day. I think she's super slept on as a character. Like, she came out and everyone was like, "Oh, this character's a meme," and I'm like, "No, no, she hits crazy hard, especially in New Steve. She's quite excellent." Don't get pushed. Don't get pushed. Oh, baby girl, that's too bad. It's
Oh,
fine.
bummer.
I mean, like, yeah, it's just gonna be what we said, right? Like, Hulk gets to throw at her.
Yeah.
But this is also Hulk gets to throw at her, but then he also doesn't get to throw someone off the point. Looking for an attack with Cage is interesting. I don't
Well,
know.
what else is he gonna do
You,
with Cage?
but if you attack with anyone, then she has the power to brace, and suddenly, like, your
Okay.
potential damage on her is like zero.
The thing is,
Or
like,
like one
I
or
okay.
two.
So I was just gonna say, like, what terrain can Hulk throw at her? There's not a
There's
lot
this
of.
there's a size 3 rail cart down here that he could
Yeah.
absolutely hit her with. He might even be able to throw it at her from deployment where he is right now. I
Okay.
don't know if he's
Yeah.
range 2 away.
Yeah. I think that
Um,
looks like it's in. I think we're gonna see a range 2 pop out pretty soon on that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'd be checking that regardless. He's really looking for the range 2 on the Gamma, which is, cool, especially for our damage reducing models to have the -1. God, it's so I don't stream where I'm not playing all that often. God, I wish I could like pop out range 2 myself in spectator. I'm so used to being able to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure we'll see it soon when Hulk chooses to activate. Like
Sure,
it's.
sure. Hulk's obviously the last activation here.
Yeah.
I
Well,
would kind of like to see
exactly.
Wong walk up and take a pop into her and get some power. Because it's like Wong's gonna do that regardless. I think that's your easy activation here. There's no more extracts on the board.
Do you think you're gonna get power though? 4 dice on 4 dice with you might
I
maybe you get
believe
one. fifty
Wong
percent
is an
chance to get
auto.
one, right?
Wong is an auto one.
Oh, he's a gainer on that.
Sir, yes, sir. Nobility passes.
Okay, so it's better than meditate because you're getting some free throws in
Exactly,
here.
yeah.
That's good. Well,
So
Wong
yeah,
attacking round
defender
one. You'd
player
love to
pass.
see it.
I do agree the pass round here as well because Sam could potentially like move up, throw his shield at an awkward angle, and get two people around you. You just like push him off because he's Sam.
Yeah.
So waiting the longest distance possible for Sam to go, or like passing here is a good call. And like you said, he's an activation down, so there's no reason not to. I don't know what the range 2 is here for Kingpin. Um, maybe patch up. I guess I really have no idea.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know yet. Maybe I don't know. My thinking is maybe to stay out of the way of Kingpin's short move.
Your chat is asking when Ashley can co-host, and I think that's overdue.
Well, we talked about this, and we'll see. We'll see. We might do a stream where she builds a roster based purely on aesthetics, and I'll have some competitive insights. But
Yeah, my girlfriend built her fantasy football roster off all hot guys, so I get that.
yeah, that's funny. It's exact. Yeah, that's pretty much what it will be. It'll be that way, or that'll be the other way, where it's like all just a bunch of chicks, and we end up with obviously A Force probably,
Chicks can be cute.
but she does not know enough about this game, so it would just be her trolling me the entire time while I try to stream. So whoever we
But
are streaming for, um, would have to know what they're getting into here because their game would not have as much insight as
you can stream for my game right after this, buddy. Sounds like a great time.
okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah, it's for the same league, but I entered in a week late, and my first two opponents folded. So while I'm technically undefeated, I have no chance of getting anything out of this league besides games.
Yeah, no, it's too late for me. All right, I can't.
Oh, boo-hoo! You're going to finals on Saturday, bud. You got this. You'll be fine.
Oh man, nah. I know more. She knows more about this game than what I do for work. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay, so we have Nobility looking at moving up Wong. Looking to get a gainer attack with Wong maybe here. It's a strong opening play for Wong. Probably like the best activation out of Wong you could get.
I was at one of my local tournaments, or not quite local, but like in Orange County, and I saw a Wong with a Thanos Death Decree hit someone for 11.
Sorry, a Thanos Death Decree on Wong. It did 11,
Yeah,
pushed through 11 damage.
so he rolled 6 crits into 5 more hits.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty
What are
wild.
you doing? Get in there! Oh, he gave power to Hulk. Why? I guess he wants to be super safe or whatever. I mean, staying as far back as possible from Sam is like fine, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at least check the range on a long move
Like
range 4 on Sam. At least check
four
it.
dice, yeah, four dice with a reroll is savage, right? Like that's a Fury Grunt activation. Like that shit goes hard sometimes.
Oh man.
And if you're gonna try and kill people who are as tanky as Gwen, you gotta put as much shit as you can into them to hope for the spike.
Yeah, yeah, she can be a nuisance. Well, so she's
Um,
like, what is her defenses? So is she like Luke Cage, but like without the.
no, she's Ulik with one less health on each side. She's 4/3/4 with damage reduction,
Okay, she's Ulik.
and she can pay for rerolls.
She's 6'6", so she has one more health. Oh she pays for rerolls too. So
Yeah.
that's extra.
No, she's actually like a wild character. She's extremely powerful. Um, so even if Hulk displaces 2 here, the best you could possibly hope here is to tie in the middle. So I think you go with Cage and double walk to the center, and just take the Sam activation, right?
Yeah.
Because if Sam attacks and he's not getting on the middle, I don't
Yeah.
like Hulk going now. If Hulk is going now, I think this is a mistake to even like attempt to get the center point or at least tie for it. Because if Hulk goes now, he's at maximum displacing one person. I think you just go with Cage here. But we will see. He's also not checking the range for the rail cart, which is I think he's probably out, but I'm interested. No, don't do it, buddy.
No, he's definitely. Oh, I don't know.
I
That
shouldn't
looks.
I shouldn't backseat game or whatever, but like it's
That's
hard
what we're
not to.
doing. That's what it is. That's
Yeah,
what this
okay,
is.
cool.
Okay. Yeah. There's nothing really to say. I think you covered it. The Luke Cage. I would have liked to see Hulk go as late as possible. Because you're setting up basically a back-to-back Hulk activation. Because only
Yeah, he'll be
one
able
other
to
character's
activate like
away.
well, I don't think you go with Prio with Hulk, right? Like that's a forgive me for saying this, but a noob mistake.
You're right.
It's something that
That's
I used
fair.
to do all the time. Like there's 0% chance of Hulk dying this game. Well, it's never zero. It's still Marvel, but there's like an incredibly low chance of Hulk dying. The worst that's gonna happen to him is he's gonna get staggered like 18 times, which is not great, but like it's also fine.
Right, because you're just well now that you've got the extract lead,
Oh,
or
he's going
sorry,
with
you've got
Hulk.
extract. You've got you can create the extract lead much easier than they can. It looks like.
Yeah.
Then
No, this is
you're
like the best possible start you could have as defenders for sure.
okay. So we've got a reroll because of the leadership too. So we're rolling 7 dice with a reroll into Gwen,
Who's
and
just gonna try and kill her?
ooh, big.
Oh, well,
Oh,
that
big
works.
blocks though.
Yeah, so only one damage going through right now, actually.
Let's see if the reroll comes up. Have
Yeah,
we
he's
seen it?
doing it.
We've seen it. I think we've seen it already.
He's doing it right now. He
Okay,
just rerolled a blank.
gotcha. All right, so there we go. 1 damage
Yeah,
with the push.
that's terrible. That's really bad. That's what Gwen does, and he's not. Or no, I think he elected not to take the reroll, and they're just attacking again now. Total
Oh
of
yeah.
3 into Zilch.
Well,
So he's
she
taking his offensive reroll.
and then
Gwen
she
made
could pay
defensive reroll
1.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if Hulk doesn't get this power, he can't throw. Oh no, he can already throw. So yeah, she's rerolling 1. She's gonna take 2. This is fine, right? She's taking 3 damage. The push does not go off. He can brace the throw now.
Yeah, I see.
Um, I think maybe you throw her back to Cage, questionable. Um, but that's getting real risky. So let's see where he throws her.
You've so at this point you've let the middle go on
Yeah,
so
he has no chance.
you're losing the
Yeah, it
score.
looks like he's
At
got
least we're gonna be up by 1 as of right now.
yeah. It looks like he's trying to throw her, or he's going to throw her off the point, so she's not getting gamma. And I believe defenders do have priority. My question is, who like you're gonna have Hulk go into her again and maybe try and kill her? The problem is now she has power, so her rerolls get exponentially better. She's gonna have 3 at the start of the round, so that's a lot of rerolls. And Hulk is still like a no. Why are you poking the bear? Don't do that. Don't do that until you absolutely have to. There's
There's
no
no
benefit to
reason, yeah,
throwing dice at Hulk right now.
because you can't you have to kill him is your only answer. So you might as well
No, like, and as much as I hate to say this because it's never a fun thing to hear, but like your path to victory is completely ignoring Hulk here.
well, okay, so he has no other attack targets, so I
Oh,
think that,
okay.
and maybe
I think
ricochet
he's
into Cage is
yeah.
what Schmidt is
No,
on
I think
this.
he's trying to get for the ricochet to Wong.
Oh, that's yeah. Oh, look at that roll.
Hell yeah, brother. Give me the wild. Give me the wild. Oh my God. Five.
Oh
Yeah, five
my
on four.
gosh, takes 4 on
Sam
Hulk.
Wilson, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, this is actually terrible because now Hulk has bonus
Yeah,
dice.
he has bonus. He does have bonus dice, but I mean, now you're a fifth away there. I mean, maybe now you
Yeah,
do go
that's
into Hulk.
also the first attack of the game did 20% of his health. That sucks. And then yeah, he's gonna ricochet. I would assume into Wong.
Yeah, no
He
cover.
could go into yeah. Well, I mean, like
Um,
Wong is 3 now, so it's not like gonna hurt him that significantly. I say that, and Hulk just took that much. I don't hate. You can't pre-measure angles if that's what you're going for. I don't know what this
he's
is.
measuring the distance between.
Oh, he's doing some stuff I'm too dumb to understand, and that's cool.
Yeah, dude. Ah, man. That's like a next level thing. I think I need to like, uh, think about what I should do next to like up my
Right.
game. But I just like kind of play on like gut and intuition.
Yeah, man. This is just the kind of okay. So he did
Other
ricochet into
other
Cage.
than
He's
a
gonna
bunch
get
of
torqued.
spreadsheets, other than a bunch of spreadsheets for roster selection,
Yeah. Besides
the
the
actual game itself, I just run on guts.
besides the hours of setup and preparation games I do, I really have to play on guts. So I'm that kind of player. I'm just
Yeah, yeah,
a guts type of guy.
yeah, yeah.
Um, Yeah, I don't know. I think this is my first minis game, so I know the people who are better at this than I am, but I really enjoy eyeballing stuff and getting a feel for pieces on the table and on TTS. So at this point, like, yeah, I know I can use the range 5 to check like build, medium, base, and range 2 for throw. But I also am like pretty sure that I can just if I am looking at the table, I can understand what's happening. Like right now, I think Cage is just slightly out of moving onto that point. I
Yeah,
think the
yeah, he's
medium mix
out.
will be on. Yeah, for sure. So he's gonna double move this turn and be a sad panda.
Yeah.
Where does Cage go? I think Cage probably heads. Oh, okay.
You just set up your going with Cage first next round.
I don't hate that.
And
Cage double
if
tap
you
with a
have
5-2 throw.
if you
I
have
think,
one damage through, oh yeah, sorry, yeah, you got to throw. You get one damage through, and you can do Spender into her if you needed to.
you
Like,
need power to pick up though. Because if you
that's
don't have
fair.
power to pick up, then Sam's gonna dive and grab that, which I don't love either. Because then Hulk goes into him, and like everyone goes into Sam. But also like 2 5-die attacks and a size 2 throw
Okay,
is
that can
not
push
wildly
through.
like. I don't know if that's like
Well, and she's out of Gamma, I think too, right? Isn't she out of the
yeah.
Gamma?
So
That's why I threw her
she'll take
there.
one.
Yeah, she's
Um,
Schmid's asking, and yes, she is out of the Gamma range.
she's got a gamma range. And but Suzume does have fallback. Okay, so he's throwing right now.
Okay,
I think you just take this with Gwen.
you just roll on it. He's
Yeah,
looking at bracing. Oh, he's playing
I
brace. Ooh, it's tough to have to lose that on round one.
that's a big brace. I mean, I think it's because he knows he can fall back next turn, so they're only gonna get one attack into Gwen before she just scurries away. But like there's with Spider-Man on the table, it's not a whole lot of places to scurry too. But I guess like she falls back, double moves, and then throws the scroll onto like Sam or something, or onto Kingpin, who's wildly tanky. Looks like Spider Woman is. Oh, I kind of love Spider Woman just fucking diving here, just getting in there. I don't know what range 2. You want to
Getting
be out of
outside
range
of
2?
two so that she's gonna glide in next turn is what I think the thinking is here.
I think she.
Yeah,
I think the range 2 is just so she can't get attacked immediately.
yeah.
By Hulk.
You can also double attack Hulk, right? Like if you want to
Yeah.
put conditions on him, right? You can put a shock on him and stun and no stun actually, so just shock.
Well, it's also I guess he's immune to poison as well. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
shock is really good into him.
Okay, so we've got a 4-3 lead for Leif here. He's got
Yep.
one character on 2 health though, so there's a little bit of a risk for losing that scroll.
Yeah, the gamma damage did a lot of work here. ASM, Daredevil, and Gwen all took gamma damage. 3 very tough characters have taken auto 1, which is no fun. Yeah, I think defenders they just go into Gwen here. Yeah, I kind of like ASM because even if she falls back, he web swings in and kicks her again. Unless he does nothing with the first attack. Well, so we'll see. This is going to be an interesting round. Hulk on 9 power with an extra damage die is kind of scary. I think there is a line where he jumps in and starts thunderclapping and kills potentially 2 people. Like you could jump in, throw Black Cat into Sam, and then thunderclap all 3 characters there. I believe. For the grand total of that'd be
That's
8
only
power.
one action, isn't that? What
It'd
am
be
I
one
missing?
action, yeah,
Yeah,
and then
so
you
you
can
still have
attack.
another action.
Yeah, and that's 8 power. He doesn't have fallback. He does have patch up or he has fallback, but he doesn't have a sacrifice. So all attacks are going where you want him to go. That'd be pretty scary if I were on if I were doing that attack. 6 dice energy into 3 models who typically don't love getting attacked. Unbraceable size 2 throw on top of that, and then an attack afterwards. I would be surprised to see Cat not drop after all of that, and the Hulk pick up that scroll. But there are a lot of things you can do here, right? Like if he doesn't go into Gwen, the odds of her killing someone are not low. Gwen actually hits extremely hard, but she does have to move. She can't gutter space when she's holding something. So I think
Right,
your Gwen
right.
activation is kind of dead, unfortunately. So if she dies here, I think you're like not completely unhappy with that.
All right, looks
Um,
like we're rolling ASM into ooh, so 5 dice. He's looking for
into
1
4, yeah.
power for a web swing. You're gonna deny that as much as you can with Gwenpool. So you're gonna pay
So,
both power here for the rerolls.
um, like I said, I don't think it's the end of the world if Gwen dies here. She's only taking 1. Yeah, I think you just let the 1
Okay,
go through.
all right,
Because the second attack, if you
that
can
makes
block all of
sense.
it, you're sitting pretty.
Yeah.
And now she has 3 power, which is the max you can pay to reroll. So he's
Okay.
gonna swing in to get 7 dice with a reroll. And since ASM can't pick this up either way, I think there is a line where Spider Woman just double walks in and grabs the scroll
Yeah,
because
having
she's
that martial
so tough.
artist 4 dice.
Exactly. And if you give her a lot of power, she can really do a lot with it. So even if she dies, um, he'll wake up, he'll spend her 2 people, glide, and be like in a scary position, or like double walk, glide back to the back point after taking someone's spider back, or someone's scroll. Excuse me.
Okay, so here we go. 7 dice into Gwenpool.
Yep.
Let's see if she lives.
I don't think she's gonna live. That's a lot of damage. Or it's
4.
4.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
She's gone.
she's already dead. Okay. Takes 1. Now where's this scroll gonna go? Over by Wong, maybe? Yeah. Making sure it's out of a single move. I think this is correct. You put it behind Wong, so she has to double move onto it.
So do
And
you
if she
think,
does,
does
that's
she,
off the point.
okay, so you don't think she like moves, attacks, glides? Or is that
Um, I mean, like you need to do 1 damage. There's always the odds of that not working. I'm not sure, to be honest. We will see what Spider-Man chooses to do here. I don't even know if she's your next action. Because right now she's in a place where she's like pretty hard to interact with, right? Like
yeah,
if you give her if you put any damage on her, suddenly she can steal.
you're right.
Um, yeah, Spider Woman is an insane character. I think she's currently quite underplayed. Spider Woman and Gwen are both underplayed. They're both really, really, really good. They just have stuff that happens.
Yeah, yeah, guaranteed. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we're eyeing it up already.
I don't hate throwing an attack into Hulk to put a shock on him, and then glide, jumping, and grabbing the scroll. The problem is like you need to get this power pretty perfect. Like you need 2, so you can glide, move, pick up, and still have 1 power for brace. Oh, you have to use brace. So, fuck it, we ball. Just get in there.
Yeah.
Although, like, if she is behind that little trio of Wong, Luke, and Spidey, it's kind of hard to throw at her right now.
Yeah, I see that. That makes a lot of sense. I
I
you
kind of think
might
you do die with her. Yeah.
you might just like I don't know. You could just double walk and that would totally be a reasonable activation. Just grab it.
Yeah. I don't hate Sam going to get it either.
Especially because like if Hulk is having to spend like Luke's not going to do much to her, right? Probably.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
so and Hulk is the only one who can do anything. And
And then
so
Hulk is
if
wasting
Hulk
his
is
time doing that.
spending his time on the back gamma, that's like the exact opposite. You're making the fight go on Nobility's back gamma, which is exactly what your Leif is wanting to put all that
So
pressure on.
Spider Woman's attacking Hulk here.
Oh, and whiffs it. So no
Yeah.
damage through. So I guess you just go in again, I guess. Right? Like
Yeah. At this point, you have to just attack again. I think this was a mistake going with Spider Woman. I mean, like obviously you can't tell what dice are gonna do, but like if you were gonna go with her, I'd do the guaranteed thing of double moving, picking up.
yeah.
And
Okay,
now she
there's the
gets
wild.
now she gets the shock and does no damage anyway. But that's actually kind of fine. So yeah, she'll shock him, and maybe she glides now, but I would just keep my power at this point. Yeah, she's chilling,
Yep.
and she's on the point as well, so she counts as 2. Like this is not bad. And now the Hulk Thunderclap turn is neutered significantly. It's only gonna be 5 dice, so I wouldn't go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting
Um,
how 6 dice and 5 dice is just like feels it's so different.
it's really different. Yeah, like every die counts, right?
Yeah.
So I think like you compare Immortal Hulk's builder to Thor's, like it's very different. Um, and it's not mathematically, but it is on like how it feels, right?
Yeah.
So I think Wong grabs a scroll here. This is what I always like seeing with like a tall kill lists versus wider control list is like it feels like the wider list is just this train, this ever forward marching entity, and the tall list has to like square up with all their extracts and try and just like outlast the army.
Schmid suggests going with Wong and um, picking up the scroll. And if you don't get pushed, you can take the shock off of Hulk. If you do get
Yep.
pushed, you probably just move back on the points. Um, so
I mean, you could also
that's
like
interesting.
you have plenty of people on the point right now. You could just shake the thing off a Hulk, meditate, grab the scroll, and who cares if you get pushed?
I don't know. I think you do. You need him there though, because like Kingpin, what is he gonna? Is Kingpin gonna walk, throw ASM off the point, walk back, or something like that? Like, or maybe just stay there, like walk, throw, walk onto the home gamma.
I mean, yeah, at this point, like with this many healthy models, after Hulk goes, you can make the decision whether or not you just dumpster everyone on that back gamma and score 2 off of it, right? Because like there aren't enough models on the table to stop it if the CS player truly wants that to happen.
Would have loved to see Daredevil here on the middle gamma for massive a massive turn.
He needs a little more power before that happens, but I think we will see a Devil's Deliverance eventually. Because I would expect him to. Oh, I'm looking at your stream. Silly me. I was like, why can't they move around? Um, I wouldn't be surprised if Daredevil double moves to either the middle or back gamma this turn. He's going to be a reactive placement that I think comes later in the round. It's either going to be him or Hulk that goes last.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Wong paying 1 power. Is he picking up the scroll or is he taking the shock off? Or healing Hulk for 2? I don't know. That seems it'd be seem
Yeah,
early
he's getting rid
to
of the
heal.
shock.
There's the shotgun.
No, Hulk's in a perfect spot right now.
Okay, so now he is going to meditate and pick up the scroll. I would imagine there's the meditate going off, and let's see if we see the scroll grab. Scroll grab. Oh no, he's just leaving the scroll there.
Meditating and
Very
throwing.
interesting.
Okay, so that means that Cage is going to be the scroll holder, and he is a little bit tougher, or a lot of bit tougher. So
4. We still have 4 to 3 activations. So let's see what we do with Leif going. He has to go now with a character. Do you like a Sam activation right now?
I don't hate a Sam activation because Sam could like it's a hard sell, but there is a world where Sam charges in, pushes Wong and Spider-Man off. Sam is just such a fucking ridiculous model, and I love him so much. There's also a world where Sam just dives and grabs that scroll, but I think that's a trap right now. It's much safer to just like charge, double tap, and then like maybe move back, or just throw again because you can stay on that point pretty safely. Like look how dang far back he could be, um, where that range 4 is, right? He can be standing next to Kingpin. Like the only character threatening him is Hulk, and like if Hulk is going to a character with no extracts, you're pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
also like that he's saving Black Cat. Not that Black Cat is an interesting thing to do right now, but if Cat dies, he's gonna get priority, and Gwenpool with priority can fuck somebody up. Yep.
yeah, I
So
see that.
Sam is charging, throwing a shield at Wong.
Ooh,
Blocks it.
missed blocks.
I mean, it's fine. You can just do it again. I don't think there's any reason not to just do it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
Thanks, Faz. Thanks, guys.
Oh, just one.
One again, but
Ah,
it gets through.
gets the push through.
Yep. And he's be taking gamma damage too. Not that he can't heal it off, but that's just annoying, right?
You'd rather be healing your other characters.
He'd also rather be on the point.
Yeah, you're gonna need that with Kingpin like marching you down here.
Yeah, this is getting really scary now because if Hulk leaves that point, now it's suddenly you just need like one character. You just need Kingpin to walk up and throw somebody off, and that point's yours, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of like
Ooh,
I don't
tough.
I don't dislike Hulk like this pick here of Hulk, but now that the game is happening, it's like damn, this is kind of rough. I think his choice to use Hulk as an attacking model, not displacing one. It did get rid of Deadpool quick or Gwenpool quickly, but it's also like this is looking for like a scary round 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, Luke
And I know
Cage.
this has been
Luke
like
Cage is gonna be picking up this scroll and doing nothing else, basically.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, for sure.
yeah. Oh, that's
And
tough.
Leif played CS last week, right?
Yeah,
It was the same guy.
exactly. Yeah, on
Yes.
Scoundrels. Yeah,
This is what he's been doing. Is he's just like go wide,
with
score out.
faster characters, right? I think
Yeah, not sure.
he ran Sam and Black Cat and Spider Woman under Kingpin. So he
Well, I
must
mean,
have.
like,
I forget who else he splashed. Did he splash these characters? Gwenpool. I don't remember who else he brought, but he must have brought another fourth threat, or did he bring Gwenpool?
I
This
think he brought them
exact
both.
roster.
No,
Schmidt
because
says this exact
Gwen,
roster is what he
yeah.
brought. So yeah,
I mean,
this
like,
is 20.
this is a complete money 20, right? Like, this is insane. Like, everyone's fast. Everyone does a good deal of damage. Everyone has this, or not everyone, but like most of these characters have displacement, or they're just like, this is a collection of characters who are all, for their threat, obscenely good, right?
Yes, that is true. Yes, this
Gwenpool,
is cool.
Gwenpool hits harder than a lot of fives. Sam is. Ugh, I've been an Avenger player for so long, it's hard for me to talk smack about Sam, but god damn, is Sam a ridiculous model. Um, Kingpin is tougher than Bill with a similarly priced throw for his power economy. He may be slow, but that leadership is something else. Black Cat is now really tough, incredibly effective stealer. I think the best stealer in the game. Staggerbot, really fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Bullseye. When your floor is doing 2 damage a turn as a 2 threat, you're doing great. And then we got Jessica Drew, who I think is underplayed and insane. But yeah, I think at this point there's no one who can like double walk and grab that back scroll. So I don't hate a Daredevil activation here. I just don't know where he goes. Because like moving to the middle of the back, like it's cool, but it does nothing, right? Besides like set up for next turn, and then Bullseye gets to double tap you and get cheap damage off on a character who typically wants to take nothing from attacks. I did see him lining up the 4, so he might be going for the pull on Jessica Drew, which I don't hate. The problem is Daredevil only has 5 health on his front side, and while I said yeah, CS doesn't do a ton of damage, if you only have 3 health, even with count blanks, you're in real danger.
You're also you have stealth. Oh yeah, it shoots through stealth. Yeah, duh. Okay,
Yeah,
so
he doesn't care. He's got radar sense,
he's
and yeah,
rolling.
if he
He's
gets to
rolling
wild here,
4 dice.
that's great.
He
But
needs
this
he
4
needs
dice
the hit. The
open for
hit
a
is
wild.
what does the push.
Oh, is it a hit?
Yeah,
Oh, that's better than I thought.
and he doesn't get it. He's looking for the crit. No damage so far.
That's 1 though.
Oh man. Yeah, now you got a steal and a grab online with Spider Woman
Yeah,
for
next turn
next
she's
round.
gonna be a menace. Yeah, she can move steal from somebody. This is the worst case scenario for sure. Doing a damage and not pulling, that's rough.
Okay, so
How do
now
you
we
feel about
have we've got who do you go with now? Do you go with a bullseye just like hit and run or something and like
honest
who are you saving for last on the Kingpin side?
Kingpin?
Just for the double
I think
move throw. Do you
yeah,
think Hulk like will like just toss Kingpin medium back?
it's entirely possible, and then Kingpin just double walks back to the middle and invalidates that, right? So, I think it's probably Bullseye here. He's the one with the least impactful activation. You could make the argument that Cat should go and walk back, but Cat is the only character that Hulk has any like reason to daze, and she would also give up priority if she does so. Not that I think priority is a huge deal right now, but I like the Cat move back activation or the Bullseye do nothing activation. They're similar to me here. Bullseye could also move, hit and run, or no, he doesn't ignore line of sight. He ignores cover, so he can't throw a knife into Daredevil right now without some weird angles. It might be possible. We'll see.
Yeah, we got Haunt Dot Ghost in the chat here saying Nobility is my dad. He's got this, and there we go. It's really cool that that you're able to watch him play in the finals of the this event here. If he wins this, he makes it into the Top Cut tournament in, I think it's going to be taking place in March or late February, somewhere around there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. My kids are a little too young or not really. They don't really care. They just know I stream a lot.
Yeah, my dog is the closest thing I have to a child, and she doesn't give a fuck what I do.
Okay, he's looking for that weird angle like you mentioned.
I think you can get it. Like just
Yeah,
move,
it
hit and
looks
run,
like you
throw a
probably
knife at
can.
him. And this is like now King or Daredevil has 2 health. Like ugh. I mean, it's like it's not that big a deal. I mean, it's not great.
You do have
Um,
the retaliation attack from Daredevil, right? If he puts damage through, so that's something to think about.
the hit and run will trigger first, if I'm not
No, because
mistaken.
you resolve the attack
Oh,
completely.
yes, my mistake.
So yes, you will get to move and attack Bullseye potentially, but then Bullseye could retaliate with
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
a parting shot. So there's
Putting him on
lots of
1.
combos here. 3, no cover. You count blanks though, so
Um,
no damage.
Bullseye's blocking 5, or no, Daredevil blocking 5.
Yeah.
But like you just pay 1 here. Yeah, he already did it. Um, he did
Oh, did
not
you
hit and
pay?
run.
Oh, he didn't hit and run,
I do not understand that at all.
and he didn't get on the point either.
Why?
Here we go. We're gonna do the thing,
But like, why wouldn't you
measuring
hit and
it.
run?
Well, if he gets in here, he's got a double reroll with the 5 dice attack into Bullseye. I'm not sure why he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, like
But
maybe he's assuming that Daredevil comes in and slaps him and he can get the runaway attack. But even if that does happen, I just think you still hit and run. I don't understand why you wouldn't hit and run. Whatever. Maybe I'm not seeing something. Maybe he just forgot. Who knows?
yeah, my first instinct is that Leif wouldn't forget. He's maybe he's seeing a couple activations later into the round than I can see, but we are paying for it. The 2 advance. He has wall crawler, so we can just go right over this truck
Yeah.
without having to walk around it. And so he's just going to get in range of 2. He's going to get the double reroll, 1 reroll for Bullseye, 1 reroll for Spider Woman with that leadership. So let's see if that does what enough to push damage through on Bullseye. 5 dice.
I mean, in the world where this doesn't kill, this is suddenly terrible, right? He gets like he'll be at 4, but goddamn,
4. Oh,
just
look at that
clocks
Bullseye
him.
block though.
Oh, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Blocking 3. I
3.
hate
Oh
Bullseye so
man.
much. Bullseye and
Damn.
Toad piss me off to no fucking end, but I love them so much.
If you paid for
Two
hit and
Toads
run
are
there,
the
would you
first
have been able to do that? I don't know. I don't think so, actually, now that I see that.
Because he's on 1 now. No, he wouldn't have. So that's like
So
he just
there we go.
got
You got the
the Giga
Yahtzee,
Brain, yeah.
basically. Yeah, Giga Brain. Oh man. Okay. I don't think you're getting on that back point
No,
though.
but like now your next activation is super easy, right? You just walk Cat back. Yeah, he's not getting on that point. He doesn't care. He didn't even bother to like try and get the end of the range tool. He knows it's not going to happen, which is fine. I think Cat walking back is fine here now as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
okay, so we're gonna get a Luke Cage pickup here doing nothing, but now like Hulk, like if you put Black Cat on the back point, doesn't Hulk just double walk throw Black Cat off the point? Or
Hulk
like whatever, do a
will walk
combination
Gamma
of
Leap though.
leaping, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll walk Gamma Leap onto the back point, throw her off, and then you're scoring the back point and Kingpin has to retreat back or something?
No, if
Or
he does
does
that,
he go
Kingpin
for does he
double
push
walk.
forward?
Yeah, Kingpin double walks, grabs the scroll, and then if he doesn't get pushed off, Cage can't displace him. I guess he's only 2 though, but that means Cage can't leave, can't like pick up the scroll. That's pretty bad for him.
I think you
So
just you
yeah,
throw into a Wong or something, right? You do like double walk Kingpin throw or
yeah.
throw Luke Cage into Wong. If Kingpin stays there, let's see what Hulk and Luke
So
Cage
that
do.
was yeah. I think this is like Cage turn, right? Cage right here. I mean, like there's an argument where you can't because of Kingpin having yet to gone. Um, but like Hulk at this stage can throw Kingpin off, Gamelot, leap to the middle, and like double tap into somebody, or like try and push 2 people off, which makes Cat have to sit in the middle with Hulk, which he doesn't love. This is interesting for sure. I think your activation now.
There it is.
Yeah, it's Cage. Cage picking up, rolling dice, and then probably just walking back onto the point, hanging out. Yep. Man, we feel like a scroll push every time. That's crazy.
All right, so this is his first action here, is to move. Let's see if he does anything beyond moving onto the backgammon.
I want to try and stay outside of 3 of Spider-Woman, but that's about it. Within 3 of Daredevil. Oh, for heroes. I feel it. Yeah, because he doesn't want to let... Oh, but if he heroes, this Spider-Woman just takes his scroll. I guess he gets to throw as well, though, so he has to walk in and grab it.
Yeah, it's still not really clean. I mean, there's no real great spot there.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
the unfortunate truth about Cage is the less models you have, the less effective he is because he ends up having to be one of your extract carriers. It's like the only downfall of the character.
Okay. What are you doing with Leaf here? You're activating Black Cat because you don't have a throw, right? You don't have a throw or a displacement on
Yeah,
Black Cat, so
I
you go
think
with her. But where do you
Cat
put
goes
her?
to the back point. She goes to the back point. She hangs out with Bullseye for sure. Like
You wouldn't, yeah.
if you force Hulk to dive that back point and throw her off, Kingpin walks up and throws someone off the point, and then you're basically tied on scoring. Or it's not tied; they still have an extract advantage. But like, you get the middle and the back. That's 3 to 4 with Cat Scroll. They're scoring, I guess 3, 4, 5. So you'd be tied on 8. I don't love that actually. So maybe
It's interesting because like Hulk, like does this game like in next round? Does this game end up with like Hulk just like sitting on the back gamma scoring? Like
it
I guess he's
could.
just harassing the mid. I guess he'll be harassing the middle
Like
while
in my
while.
opinion, that's like the best place for him to be because they can't displace him. So you should just be threatening a back score every turn if you can. Um, but we'll see. Hulk is like, you know, doesn't have the most consistent dice in the world, but there are a lot of pieces in the middle. He could get like a reroll 4 attack right now into somebody.
That's actually, yeah, that's a monster. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna
just
one shot.
plop.
That's gonna one shot somebody.
Well, that's the hope, right? My average offense with Hulk is like 2. So
Do you get 4 rerolls? That's just nutso.
yeah, it's getting close to the 11 die attack range with no modification, which is still like a pretty mighty thump.
What are we?
But you
What are we
can't
seeing here?
reroll the cat. Range 2 and a medium move from cat. Maybe he's checking if he can throw into her. I don't know. Ugh. I'm actually not sure.
He has 1 power on cat, so I don't know what else.
Maybe he's checking what range he can throw Daredevil with Kingpin that Cat can still attack him. Like if he could throw Daredevil into that wall thingy. I think like
I don't know. I
he's
don't think
got
you get
Brace.
there.
Yeah, but like at this point, if Kingpin throws Daredevil into a wall, he will die from Gamma unless he braces that throw, which I think you just have to take and let him die. Which sucks. So we'll see what happens here. I am not sure. Yeah, like the activation order is funky here, right? Saving Hulk for last is a good call, always, forever. Good job. Because if Cat moves back to the back point, Hulk can get there, throw her off, which is pretty gnarly. The extra advantage is great here for Nobility, but that will be going away next turn. Someone is going to lose their scroll to Jessica.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think it's all but guaranteed.
All right, so yeah, we got Leaf. Tough decision to make here, but let's see what he does. Black.
And you guys are not playing with
Black.
clocks; they're just chilling out. They don't
Yeah.
care how long it takes.
So Black Cat moving to kind of block Hulk from being able to get the back gamma as easily.
I
But
like that a lot. But like you can still just move, leap, throw her off, and then walk again. It's so hard to fuck with Hulk's mobility.
yeah,
Yeah, he's looking at it
but
right
he's gonna
now.
have to move twice maybe because he can't like get the full movement on any of these on this first
You were always
action
gonna
or
have to move
jump.
twice. Even if you get like if there's nothing in the way, you still don't make it to the back gamma with just a hop and a walk. You have to double walk regardless of what you do here. But like I still don't hate this play, right? It all like yeah. This is why I like the bullseye hit and run more so than the Daredevil ping damage, which was galaxy brained or whatever. but like having two people on this back point means you're going to get it, period. And now we're in this snafu. And unless Daredevil dies, it ultimately wasn't worth it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so he's leaping. Strange angle. What you doing, guy?
I think he might be leaving the backgammon alone and
He might just try and
going into
kill Kingpin
Kingpin.
here,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't like this plan at all.
We'll see. I mean, the dice. See what the dice say about it. But
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
like,
8 dice 4 reroll into Kingpin. I don't know. I mean, you're looking at like 5 damage through. Spender Kingpin into Cat.
I don't know about that. The average for 11 dice would be 5, basically, right? So like 5, maybe 6. Kingpin's gonna get through 2 of that, so he's gonna take like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Um,
He does have.
like,
Yeah.
assuming average dice, right? Which is never a realistic assumption. And he's functionally attacking Bill with an extra health right now. Since he's at full health and has power. So, and if
So
he really messes with them, suddenly you're gonna find yourself with a staggered Hulk. Yeah, just throwing him off seems safe too.
if you stagger Kingpin, then Kingpin can't get the back gamma. So either this or staggering Kingpin is like
I don't like
seems.
the Spender into Kingpin. I think that would be a bad use of power because you're hoping for a wild. You can just throw him off. It's functionally the same thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
If you're gonna throw someone off, though, I would say like go for the attack first, so you get all the rerolls. And I think I would probably be popping Sam here. I think if Sam dies, it's really good for you because then you can turn off the leadership for another character.
Yeah.
God, I love the TTS mod so much. What a wonderful invention.
Yeah, dude.
All right,
I'm like,
fellas,
I
I
don't
got
know.
a game to play.
You
What's
say you
going
love
on?
it, man. I think I might be like, I think I'm the biggest fan. All right, I just freaking.
Oh, I never said I was his biggest fan. Can
But
claim that title. You're definitely on this like 4 hours a day or something. Yeah, all hail
all hail
Carl.
Carl. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, man. What a
Fender
god.
Kingpin into Cat, love it. I don't know about that.
We're going
That's
into
not gonna kill
Sam.
Cat. Yeah, I had a feeling. So we use the rerolls.
Oh, whoa, dude! Look
Great,
at that
great
Sam
hit.
roll. Holy my
Holy shit.
god! What a freaking look at that 6 defenses on freaking. Oh
It's taking
man,
one
taking
damage
one
right
on
now.
Sam. Oh my Christ.
Yeah. You know, I love Hulk, but this is why I don't play Hulk that much.
Oh
Because
my
like
god.
if you're a 6 threat, you have to be hitting, right? And sometimes he just don't be hitting.
Jeez, I don't know. That was a pretty good hit to me. Just
Yeah, he did his best, but
uh,
sometimes your best isn't enough.
yeah, that's
Like,
exactly what happened here. His best was definitely not enough. That was
but I mean, like ultimately he wants to displace here, right? So I think seeing that role, you're like, okay, fuck killing anyone. Let's just displace 3 people. But this is like, I don't know. This doesn't do that much. Kingpin just walks back on, and he still scores that point.
yeah. So he's just he is going to have Kingpin not hit the back line, which is what we're gonna end with. It'll mean that we're gonna be scoring a 3. What is it?
It could be
7.
3-4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
7-7.
7-7. Unless okay, well he's going into Spider Woman now, counting blanks 4
Yep.
dice. Let's see if that pays off for her or.
And we might as well use the rerolls this time around too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dude, this
Another
Hulk, he's
monster
swinging
block,
really
but
hard.
yeah, he is swinging hard. But look at this, really good block here so far.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Holy fuck.
5 blocks on Spider Woman.
Dude, both players just rolling out of their brains right
Holy
now.
shit!
Yeah, so
He
1 damage
must have
again.
he must have Hulk smash. So we got to stagger. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Look at that.
I mean,
That's
that's
gonna
great.
stop the steal, or it's gonna
It
slow down
doesn't
the
stop the
steal
steal.
options. It's not
No,
gonna
she still
stop it.
she hops in and steals. Or I guess she needs 1 more power because he's not gonna throw her into anything.
We'll see. But yes,
That's actually really good. I won't lie because she needs 1 power to steal now.
so it's like exactly all right. Yeah, because she'll be at 5. It won't be enough. It'll be enough to drop it, but not enough to pick it up.
Exactly. Ugh. Excuse me. Throw into a wall. Be crazy. No, he's smart. All right, cool. And then I'm guessing Hulk throws Kingpin off just to reduce action economy. I would
Yeah,
probably
you
throw
just throw it into.
Kingpin into Bulls or yeah, or just away. I like throwing him into someone. This because like why not? I guess so he can't like walk him attack you, but like Hulk's pretty happy if he gets attacked right now. I would be throwing him into someone. I would say
Just because he's gonna get back on the point anyway.
exactly yeah.
So you might as well
But
push more
maybe he's
damage
worried
through.
about like I mean. If you don't get him a maximum distance or just about, there is the possibility that he could double move to the back point. He wants to really avoid that here, I assume.
Interesting
I mean,
that you're giving him damage. You're gonna put him at 3. Does Kingpin get on the point with a short move and then a Hail to the King, which is auto stagger on Hulk?
I think he might be able to. No, I think he's not straight landing for it, so I don't think he gets to that back point. But yeah, I think you
No,
do walk
sorry.
and
Yeah,
hold the
no, I
king.
meant like Hail to the King here. Yeah, this is what I. He's going.
Oh, he's gonna double move, throw Daredevil to ping him. I would hail the King Hulk here because Hulk is like what's keeping this together right now.
Yeah, I think so too. That stagger
He's thinking about it.
is great. You're only gonna have he's only gonna attack one time, or
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, he might not attack at all, dude. Hulk. I mean, Kingpin was the bane of my existence back when he could throw any size. When I was like a Hulk only player, when I played Hulk every single game. Because yeah, like you couldn't kill him. He would stagger you all the time, and he just counted as 2. I still think he's insane. There are times when I want to put Kingpin in my Hellfire list. Yeah, he's bonking him. He's doing it.
all right, here we go. Hail to the King. Let's see how much
We're so
damage he puts through
smart,
this
Lucas.
time. What's up?
We're so smart, Lucas. We know what's happening.
I just read the chat. The chat just tells me what's gonna happen next. So that's
He
that's my
cannot
secret.
heroes. He could sacrifice. He's thinking about it.
Oh, okay, there we go. That's pretty cool.
He's sacrificing into Cage. It looks like, or no. No one spent power. So Cage can't do it. Cage has no power.
So it's
He
either
might sacrifice his
Daredevil. Oh
Daredevil.
man.
That'd be bad. If Daredevil drops here, that's really bad. Because then he's scoring 1 less. That's gonna be 7-6.
He's taking it on. He's taking
Hulk.
it. Yep. Ooh, big hit, and no rerolls on Hulk. He doesn't have enough power, so we're pushing through another 4 damage. Holy
It's
shit!
perfect. Another 20%. At this rate, he'll be dead by round 5.
Oh my gosh!
That's
He's
another
now
8 power turn for Hulk. That's honestly still kind of scary.
he's
Like the
gonna extra
stagger is
die.
great, but the lack of displacement is so good. Yeah, now he's rolling 9 dice.
It's just going up every round. It's going up, man. That's
Yeah.
it's
If
pretty
I'm
wild.
Suzuze, I'm cursing my good dice into Hulk right now.
Okay, so we've got gamma damage being applied 7/7.
Yeah.
Looks like
Daredevil's
this
on
is
1.
going. This is going to be a 5-round game by the rate we're playing
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, and unless Daredevil goes first, he is automatically dead to Bullseye here.
Interesting.
I think he's in range for a Bullseye as well, so that's not great.
If he did, Schmid says if he did 1 more damage to Sam, he would have had 2 power for the heroes, and he could have thrown a Kingpin off the point. Look at that! How of course I mean Schmid, you say that, but of course like
He
things
wouldn't have
would he
done
wouldn't
that,
have done
yeah.
the thing he did. But yes, that is true. Like that only having 1 power on Hulk there, kind of put him in a really awkward position. Oh yeah, good call on Matt saying that the stagger is going to come off of Wong. From like Wong's going to take the stagger off of him.
Yeah, but that's like all Wong gets to do this round, right?
Yeah.
And now
So
Wong can't heal himself, so he's easy pickings for anyone. Now Wong can't clear a status of anyone else, and Black Cat also has the power to stagger. So if
yeah,
Wong
yeah,
walks up
there
and
you go.
clears the stagger, Black Cat staggers Hulk, like for sure. That's an easy play.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
status removal is extremely good for sure, but like, yeah, you caught it yourself, Seagram. Yeah, Black Cat applies it, and that gives Cat something to do, which she doesn't have anything to do right now besides hang out.
yeah. So well, we're gonna have to see a Daredevil activation here,
It's gotta be
or
DD.
else
Yeah.
he's doing nothing.
What do you even do with Daredevil? He has like one not enough power to AOE. Like, so you just like hook throw and then walk away.
Yeah. Let's see here. Gotta use Wong to heal is what Toast is saying. I think that Daredevil, he just has to be in range of Heroes for Hire, right? Because or like, do you save him with Heroes for Hire?
I think Bullseye has range 4 on him right now. So even if he heroes for hires,
Well, you have
Bullseye can just pay.
you move him out of
Yeah,
range
but
of a double tap.
Bullseye just hit and runs the first attack, and then he gets thrown and walks back and does it again.
I
He's
think
like
you
he'll
move.
get
I think you
thrown and
move
walk.
with Daredevil and just throw that range 4 attack. It's like to
Oh yeah,
keep him
yeah,
alive is what I think would if you wanted to
yeah,
keep him alive. It's probably the only really way to do it.
yeah. I
But
think you
then
hook
you
arrow.
just get. I don't know. Like, does Gwenpool just like roast you anyway? Like,
I mean,
um,
Gwen has her rocket launcher spender, which doesn't auto one the people around it. So, like, I think you go with Daredevil because the alternative is him dying and doing nothing.
yeah,
I don't think it's that he's going to survive. I think he is going to die.
that's fair.
Looking at ASM though, I don't hate it. ASM can just get in there and fuck somebody up, and then if DD drops, DD drops. The problem is like we're running out of people that pick up scrolls, right? Like if
Yeah.
Daredevil drops it and no one picks it up, that's like fine because the Hulk can't realistically go get it. Otherwise, he's gonna be out in the gamma waste doing nothing but scoring one. And Hulk needs to be where he is right now for scenario control.
Yeah, this is I'm just seeing a lot of health that on the Kingpin side of the game, and that looks that's every round that goes by, right? The amount of health remaining just looks a little looks scary.
And like if there was ever a character to drop, it's Gwenpool because now she is 5 die reroll 3 Pierce character, and you have no one besides Daredevil who counts blanks, and Daredevil has 1 health. So yeah, like we are getting to the point with Hulk where if he goes a little bit early, or even if he doesn't go because he's been staggered, I wouldn't hate seeing Gwen like rocket launcher him and stab him, right? Because the rocket launcher will auto incinerate, and then she can start like really cutting through that health very easily. And
Yeah.
if
So
Hulk
hold
dies,
on.
that's atrocious.
The rocket launcher, incinerate, and stun. Okay, so Hulk's immune to stun, auto incinerate, and then wild is the all other characters within 2 take damage. So that would
Yes,
include
sir.
his friendlies.
Yep. Oh, all is it all other?
All other, yeah. So friendlies also take it, including her.
That's fine.
She can blow herself up. Like she can take damage from her own
She can
rocket, but
incinerate herself. Okay, that's a little bit worse. I didn't
no, she
realize
can't.
that.
She can't incinerate herself.
Why not?
Oh yeah, she can. Yeah, I see it
They
now.
take 1 damage and then
And they're
incinerate. Okay,
incinerated.
so
Yeah, yeah,
maybe you don't incinerate Kingpin and Sam. That'd be a bad call. But I don't hate like gutter space and then like double 5 die reroll attacks in the Hulk, like once he's gone, or
yeah,
doing that
yeah.
into literally anyone on the board.
So yeah, I mean, you'd see Heroes for Hire come out before you like right, you before Hulk is in a spot where he's dying.
Right? Yeah. I mean, but like that card has to get burned eventually. He does still have sacrifice too, so like there's a lot of defensive tech to chew through. And 8 damage on Hulk is like pretty much exactly where you want to be. That's like you get 2 extra dice, you're hanging out, you're happy. 9 die builders. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
but then you get to like 11 damage, and you're
Oh,
just like,
he is leaving Daredevil out to dry. I think we're gonna see heroes burned right now. It's like there's an activation order here where you burn through heroes and sacrifice to keep Daredevil alive. You just burn the stagger. Oh, but also, yeah, if Cat doesn't go and stagger Hulk, then Hulk goes. But then Hulk is going first, and I think that's fine. Maybe he kills Sam. He's not going to kill Kingpin, most likely. I think Bullseye's the guy here. I think you hit and run with Bullseye and try and burn as many defensive cards as you can right now.
I don't know. I don't think Daredevil has like his attack isn't gonna like break the bank here. Like you know what I mean? Like he's rolling a 4 dice attack range 4. He's not gonna move into the enemy territory and roll a 5 dice attack into one character. Like maybe he does, but
I mean,
or maybe
yeah,
he
I think
does. Maybe he does, and then he sets up a Devil's Deliverance next round. But and that's like why he does that. He could dive, but
I do like the stagger more, looking more at the board
you
state,
can
right?
your Schmid points out you're gonna get Heroes for Hire on the stagger attack if you do it. So Bullseye
That's
is the way to go, I think.
fine.
Do
I
you think
mean,
you're okay with?
like,
Oh, so you're saying you're okay with Luke getting staggered and the Heroes being burned?
yeah, I mean that's good. Okay, so we're going with Sam into Cage. I don't hate this either. We're stopping the heroes, or at least making it so that you have to move up 2 heroes. But now, like, and again, if Hulk wants to go now, I think Hulk is not exactly super happy, but Hulk's happy to have an uninhibited activation.
Okay, so we have
Um,
a miss
no,
whiff
no damage.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no damage. So Sam
Um,
going into Luke Cage with no damage, and he's looking at a range 3 spender potentially is what that measurement might be, but
yeah.
um,
He doesn't have the power to charge and spender. This is kind of a rough spot for Sam. I think you charge and just throw another shield at maybe at Wong this time because you can always ricochet into Luke Cage. But you want to get on the point with Sam at this point, I think.
keep your enemies close with Gwenpool on Hulk. I don't know if that I don't know if that's good or not, but like you definitely you're pulling
Um,
them far away.
it wouldn't be bad, but like I think you save that card until she's either about to die or it wins you the game.
Yeah, that's totally reasonable.
Because right now she's also in a spot where she could functionally execute Spider-Man. Oh hell yeah, charging in, let's go.
All
All right,
right, we got a Wong attack here. He's 4 dice into Wong. 3
3.
blocks nothing. Got
He's
him.
down. Yeah.
And a
Now
ricochet
who does
too.
the ricochet go into? Yeah.
Do you just throw it into
Because now
Daredevil? I don't know.
you can't push him. It's
Oh, you
pushes
can't. You got
after
ricochet
damage.
into who do you ricochet? Yeah, it's got to be Luke Cage or ASM or Hulk.
I think it's probably you can't push him.
Yeah, we
Can you
got.
tell him you can't push
Yeah,
him?
yeah, yeah.
I'll do it. Can I type in chat?
I got it. I got it.
That's such a power move. That's so silly.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. I just like the and like it's what I would be doing as well if I were the accuser, which I've never done. But it's like judging a game is so funny. You can be like, no, what I say happens, boy. Down.
Sure,
Anyway,
sure.
we're ricocheting. It looks like into ASM.
Okay. Well, ASM does no
Yeah.
damage, so that's it. He got
You
power for
should.
that. And
He did not get You if I were the ASM player, I'd be rerolling 2 here to try and get the crit.
oh yeah, that's fair.
But like he doesn't have to. It'd be cool though. I'd be doing it.
Yeah, yeah. You would want to do that as much as you can.
I was really enjoying ASM and Hellfire.
Okay, so we have now we've got Daredevil probably going now, right? Now that we've gone through all that.
Yeah, him or Hulk.
You now can you go into Sam here or
I mean, you have ASM and Luke to take Sam down, which I think is not unreasonable. I don't think Sam's a huge issue right now. I think you probably want to limit the activations of your opponent. In which case, for me, I think like I mean, honestly, you could have Daredevil walk back and smack Sam. That's not a terrible play. It gets him out of danger. I think like if Hulk is going to get his unstaggered activation, now is the time.
so the thing with Daredevil is like if he's within range 2 of any of his teammates, the Gwenpool rocket will just kill him. So
That is true.
it's like he's in a terrible spot. Like no, he's the 1 health. It's just like nowhere to
He's
hide.
gonna die. Yeah, like there's no
So
question about
then,
it.
so
Like
then,
you're
if he's
surrounded,
gonna
he's gonna die.
die, I would say put him in the middle of the criminal squad. I don't know, like,
Yeah.
is that dumb?
No,
Like,
I'd get
it
in there
seems
too.
like you
No,
just
I agree. I would walk up there and probably smack into
because next turn
Black Cat.
you're gonna have priority, probably unless something crazy happens. But then you're going to
Devil's
wake up with
Deliverance,
a devil's
kill everyone.
deliverance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just have to because you're no matter where you go, you're dead, unless you
Yeah, like
one shot Gwenpool here, which is like ridiculous. So
it's not gonna happen. He doesn't even have the range to attack her with his 5-die builder. Like there's it's almost literally mathematically no, it's literally mathematically impossible. No, I guess it's not. You'd have to roll 4 crits into 4 crits. But yeah, he's going for it. Trying to bop her.
that's a little wild. You're gonna get 2 rerolls. Man, I don't know. I like just
I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can get the range to do it. Like in a realistic place to stand. I don't think this is happening.
yeah, no. Dive.
Yeah, I do kind of I like the dive play. I don't even hate double walking onto the back. No, I think you walk and smack somebody. Because you can get like a 4 reroll attack right now.
Yeah, that's really good. Like you're gonna have 10 power if you do that. Probably right. Just the damage you're probably gonna push through.
I don't
You
know.
just don't go into
It's
bull. You
still a
just
5-die
don't.
attack, right?
It's fine. I mean, you got a bunch of rerolls. Yeah, so there's a little bit of a mess, right? Because it's like, oh, do I go into cat? I don't get my rerolls. Do I go into bullseye? He kills me on my activation. But, uh, like, you're dying anyway. So here we go. He's doing a move onto the gamma, his own back gamma, and they're gonna attack Sam with one reroll 5 dice.
Hey. Your maddening overflow.
All right,
Good swing.
look at that. Yeah, good four. Oh, look at that block though, dude. That Sam block is just insane.
Taking 2 damage.
Um,
And a stun. Yeah.
okay.
The blocks and the offense is gonna have been off the fucking chain.
Yeah, this is pretty wild here. I mean, the blocks are more impressive though, because like those don't happen like that normally.
No, it's like the CS players are living his best life right now. What was this 5th card over here on the CS side? Oh, it's Brace. It just no. So an invisible mark for death. Very cool. So Gwenpool is rocket launchering. Yep. All right, who's she hitting?
Oh, nice.
You
Okay.
probably I think you pop this in the cage because I think you can incinerate everyone. I think you might be within range 2 of Hulk.
Yeah, you are. That looks like it.
Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. No, he's
Okay.
not.
Hold on.
Or
Oh,
no,
you just saw it. Okay. It looked like
or
he was in,
he.
but
I wasn't sure.
well, it's blue is the measure is the attack, right? So like, Leif is gonna be the one measuring that range 2 on Hulk.
Oh yeah, fair. But yeah,
So
this is like a dream scenario because she's gonna incinerate ASM. She's gonna Cage is sacrificing into Daredevil. Okay.
okay, there we go. So you are. Let's see if we get
No,
the
no, no, no,
wild.
no. Yes, that sacrifice has been played. Okay.
So he's wasting the spender into Daredevil. We've got oh, there's the wild.
Got it. Yep.
So everyone in that area is going to take 1 damage and incinerate,
Yep.
including his own
Yep.
Sam.
Which is fine. Sam's gonna die here regardless. But like, yeah. So the drop of the scroll, he is in range to pick it up if I'm eyeballing that correctly, and now he gets a free swing into ASM, who's also incinerated and on fire, or incinerated and has 4 health. Excuse me. Yeah. So I think you yeah, and yes, everyone's on fire. Dude, Gwenpool is so good. Have you read her? Are you a comic book reader at all,
No,
Lucas?
I'm not a comic book guy.
Why not?
Um,
What do you have, a life?
no, this is my life. Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't never been into it. But what? Tell me about it.
It's a great series. It's like she's her whole gimmick is she's like from our world. She knows everyone's secret identity. She's like a comic book nerd. And the artist Guri Hara, I want to say his name is. He did a lot of work for like the Avatar comics, like the Avatar: The Last Airbender comics. So his art style is like very cute. And it's just fun. She just runs around and hangs out. It's a good time. I don't know why Gwen got power for that.
She got power. When was this?
He played No Mercy. Big dick
Oh, there
plays,
we
brother.
go.
Get in
Nice.
there. That card's so cool.
That card is
That's
really
actually
cool.
sick.
The
He
timing
used that for her
happens.
last time.
The
Yeah.
timing happens right when you daze them, before your enemy gets power from
He's
their
rocket launchering
damage.
again.
He's
He
spending again.
is.
What's he doing?
He's rocket launchering again into Luke Cage.
Oh, that's wild. Well, he rolled
That rocks.
4 into 2, so we're only taking 1 on Luke Cage though. But
It's fine. It's another auto
you are
damage.
getting the
Yeah.
stun on Luke Cage, and you're
And auto
putting
damage
auto damage
into
on Hulk again.
ASM. Yeah.
So Hulk now takes 1 auto damage.
I don't know if Hulk was ever in 2. Oh, he is. Oh, he's incinerated as well. Scary. Dude, I love Gwenpool. But yeah, it's just a fun little series. It's very cute. She runs around with like D-lister characters like Batroc the Leaper and MODOK, and they just like have little adventures. And yeah, like it's like the art style is very endearing. She's a fun character to read. She
Cool.
eventually joins the West Coast Avengers, which is why she's Avengers affiliated.
Yeah, she it looks like, I mean, just like looking at her from MCP, she looks pretty cool with that whole shark thing, the explosions, rockets. She looks like pretty silly.
I'm incredibly proud of my my paint job on my Gwen. Yeah, for sure.
Nice. I've got mine primed.
I have an event on Saturday. I just primed up the 3 models I need to get done before then. And I'm gonna borrow somebody's Rhino most likely.
Softflow mentions the interrogate opportunity out in front of her with
Oh yeah.
Wong, a dazed and Daredevil dazed.
Yep. Plenty of options, and she She's got 5 power, so yeah, she can move, hop onto the back point, and interrogate for a potential 3-point swing. If Black Cat lives through this Hulk activation as well, she can drop off the scroll to someone, double walk, and pick up a new one.
That's a good call.
This is suddenly looking so bad, right? Like that Gwenpool activation shifted everything in a big way. Like Hulk 8 power, not incinerated, way cooler than a Hulk or 8 damage, 9 damage with incineration. Now like every attack's gonna be chipping away at him.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see how many attacks get into him this time. It looks like he's eyeing up a Hulk activation to take Gwenpool out. Not have that happen again.
Yeah, well, it's not going to happen again right now. That No Mercy play was so cool. I loved that. I forgot that card exists. Getting 3 power off a kill. That shit's so cool. And, yeah, like, I don't think you run Monger and Gwen, but it'd be cool to run Monger and Gwen.
The one thing to note though is that it only works on dazes. So if you forget to do it during a daze, you can't like remember on a KO.
Oh, that's cute. An interesting little caveat. What? So Hulk walks, grabs it, leaps, walks, grabs a scroll, gets pushed, walks back. Dude, this is so bad.
I don't know if he's doing that. I think he's going for violence. I think he's going to try and take Gwenpool off the board. That's what all this measuring is for.
Killing Gwen is like cool right now, right? But if he does that, Suzume is going to score out the entire board. Like if he uses Hulk's entire activation to kill Gwen, which is what it's going to take, Suzume will score the entire board. Oh, I guess ASM hasn't gone yet, so he could still do something crazy. Also, like, what a perfect... Yeah, he killed his own Sam, who was stunned and incinerated. That's great, right? Now Sam's going to flip and have a bunch of power and not be stunned and incinerated instead of being on, like, 1 health. Another common Gwenpool W. Looking for the placement for Hulkster.
Man, because ASM already has one, so there's no... I mean, you have Luke Cage to go still.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I don't know what Cage really... But Cage, like, needs to stick around for heroesing. This is just rough, right? Like, he's going to be bunched up on his back point, holding 3 scrolls, sure, but, like, the CS player is just, like, almost uncontestedly scoring all this. If he doesn't kill Jessica, she is going to come in and interrogate someone for another VP, so this will swing it even further in Leif's favor.
Well, it'll be like, it's hard to say because you think like, I think right now Nobility will get his back point because it's too crowded. I don't know if it's if he has the bodies to be able to.
Yeah, it's likely 4-4 here. I think the next round will be the big deciding round, of what's going to happen with this game.
Okay, so we've got a Gamma Leap. There you go. Okay, well, we're throwing a size 3 into the rail card is being thrown into Gwenpool. It looks like that's what we're measuring. You're going to give her rerolls though, right? So don't you want to attack her first and then throw it? Because her rerolls only work on attacks. Yes.
I think that's correct. Yeah.
So you would attack her first. Let's see the order he takes here.
I mean, your throw is a potential 2 auto damage with Gamma, but she's already taking damage from Gamma.
Okay,
so
we're
really
doing an attack.
Just swinging. 9 dice into 4, blocking 1.
That could be enough. Okay, he's got a reroll, 2 rerolls.
1 reroll. No, or does it count when Sam's dazed?
I think so, right? There's no. What does the leadership say?
Looks like it does. So that's 8 into 1. She's dead.
No, hold on. It adds. Oh, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yes, yeah. There's no dazed function. All right, so 1 shot Gwen.
She's KO'd. That's too bad. Yes, Hulk's been on fire. Not that he's also literally on fire. But that was great. Yeah, it's a good swing. Yeah, when there are a few things in this game that are more tilting when someone like Hulk or Thanos is rolling well, right?
Oh yeah, man.
Okay, so he's got the point. He's gonna float Hulk and grab that scroll, I would assume. Yeah, or not, and just grab the scroll. Coolio. All right. Oh, is Wong's card messed up? Is that what I was figuring out? No, it's just next to him. Okay,
Okay.
roll them bones, brother. Let's see what you got. Doesn't get pushed. Beautiful. All right,
All
so
right.
likely going to be a 4/4 or turn here.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think who goes here? Maybe Bullseye walk up and throw a knife at like somebody. Ooh, or place. Yeah, attack Cage. You're not going to kill him, most likely, but you can make his retaliation a lot weaker. I like the
What's
interrogate from her this turn,
you're
so I
you're
don't know
leaping
about
in,
that.
you're paying 2 and just attacking Luke
That's
Cage
what it sounds
twice.
like. I really like the interrogate play here. But like if you daze a couple more models, CS has the possibility of tabulation, right? Or of just removing bodies from the table, which is quite good, especially now that one of theirs is gone. Because I don't think it's likely that Sam lives to the next turn either.
Yeah.
Defenders are so cool. All these iconic models on the table.
Yeah, that's a Daredevil, Spider-Man, Hulk.
Wong.
He's iconic now.
Don't disrespect my man. Yeah, he's iconic now.
All right, so we've got the glide from Spider-Woman, looking to do a attack, maybe an attack into Luke Cage here. We got the range on that, so we're rolling a 5 dice energy.
I don't know how I feel about this. I guess we'll see how it goes.
He's incinerated. He's only rolling 2 dice.
That's true, but it's still just a 5-die attack. 1.
Nothing. Puts 1 through with a condition, so
Shock for
shock,
sure.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I feel like the interrogate would have been better use of her this turn. Um Although now Cage like is doing nothing, right? Like if he's even leaving the point, he's attacking for 4 dice and throwing a something at somebody.
Damn, that's a lot of conditions.
Yeah, he's not feeling so hot right now. He's sweating. His fingers are numb. He's seeing out of one eye.
Yeah.
Cage walk up, shake, incinerate. I think that's I don't know about that one, but there's no point, right? He's got basically 4 bodies from that point in the middle. As unsexy as it is, it might be a double shake turn for Cage.
Are we gonna see a patch up on Hulk from ASM
Um,
or something like that?
Patch up is on the other side. There's no patch up on the
Oh, I
defender
was
side.
looking at the wrong. Okay, looking at the wrong team.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about. I mean, like I'm sure against non-attrition teams, patch is great, but like the only time you're gonna want healing is when you're against attrition teams. I'm a big fan of Brace Sack in this current meta. But I also play an affiliation with healing right now, so don't.
I got a.
Oh, and yeah, keep your enemies close is now a dead card, which sucks. I didn't expect him to get one shot either, but yeah. I don't think there was an opportunity to play it either. She needed all that power to blow shit up. And 2-tapping with a rocket launcher, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Even
if
though
you're gonna
only
go out,
yeah. It only did a functionally 1 damage per character, but overall it did like 5 damage, right?
yeah. So that card's gone. Patch up. Yeah, you don't really need patch up right this second.
Fallback is going to come in clutch later in the game. It's going to be scary. I guarantee it. But not this turn for sure. The scary thing is if Cage moves up and dies, he gives Spider-Man an interrogate target too.
Right, so he's kind of stuck doing what Nobility
Okay,
is doing
so
now. Is
he shook Incinerate. And maybe he's moving back, so he's just a hero's target. He can't get pinged down by Bullseye. I don't hate that. I also, yeah, I think that's probably the best play. He's not gonna be able to stand on the point if he moves though, which I guess isn't really a problem. Kingpin can't throw right now. Mm-hmm.
what are you doing with ASM's activation after assuming he lives?
Um, that's a rough one. I really don't know. Like you could always web swing in, shoot, hit someone, and then try and use your spender to move back, or just move in, hit someone, fail, and move back. So it looks like he's just not
He's
all
on
that
the. Is
much.
he on the point now though? He is on the point now. So
Yeah,
That
Cage
is
is on the point. Okay, so Cat's gonna come up and stagger Hulk again, which I agree with. Yep. Get a little further back or not. Yep. Staggering Hulk. Is there any response? Hulk is not heroesing. No, it's just happening.
yeah.
I
It's because the Wong is there, so I think he's thinking that'll just be fine.
he'll get rid of it again, but like I guess you won't have the power to fix it next turn.
Four puts one through. 5 into
Yeah,
4 blocks.
dude, what is going on this game?
No wild though, so she is stuck there.
It's fine. If ASM goes into her, he goes into her, right? Like he still has to kill her, which is not that easy to do these days.
Yeah. Okay, so
And even
yeah,
if he does kill her, Kingpin just picks up the scroll, right? Like doesn't really accomplish all that much besides giving Cat a bunch of power for next round. And potentially removing her from the table next round, even so. But yeah. 5 power Cat with no extract. That's a little scarier than Cat with 0 power and an extract, in my opinion.
now that Gwen is gone, I'm nervous about being able to put that last 10 damage on through Hulk. I mean, I know he did it with like he did that 10 damage with like 2 attacks and a couple of splashes, but
Yeah. But now it's
you
the point where Hulk's rolling like 3 extra dice, right? You don't want to get anyone near that motherfucker.
yeah, it's
He is on
scary.
fire, but like his heaviest hitter is gone, right? Gwen is dead.
Yeah. I think like if he is gonna take out Hulk, it's gonna have to be like Spider Woman's gonna have to hit above.
I mean, he's holding a
Um,
scroll right now. Like I don't hate him going into her.
yeah,
The problem is like I think Hulk is a problem right now. The scarier thing for me right now next turn is Daredevil with his AoE online. Oh, please hit and run this time, buddy. Yeah, hit and run to Cage. Please do it. Please do it. Thank you.
is yeah. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Um,
kill him. Kill him. Be funny. He's not gonna kill him. Yep, not gonna. He's gonna do one. Oh, he's gonna do one.
yeah. So we get the question is, does he
Yeah,
pay
okay.
to do
Yeah,
one? He might as well, so that the damage reduction is basically doesn't exist on that last health of point of damage. Gonna go back
yeah.
to the last point, and we got ASM going to go. We have
Oh,
just Kingpin left. So does ASM push on the back point at all? Or
I kind of think you do, right? Like range 3 might be enough range for you to get. Yeah, especially with Bullseye sitting on the front of that point, you can range 3 place and then just kick Bullseye and see if he dies, and then just move up.
yeah, you've got that
Yeah.
long move to go wherever you want to be,
Yeah, I think
regardless of
Bullseye should
what
have moved a
happens here.
little further back. But yeah, like moving to the back point would have been an option, right? Because now instead of like having to walk web swing commit, you could just web swing and attack. I think moving a little bit further back for Bullseye would have been nice, but it does not matter at this point.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if Kingpin can get within 2 of Cage to slap him while still being on the middle point.
Interesting that you have to do the momentum trigger if you get it crit while you're throwing in a collision attack
Yeah,
into
I mean,
Kingpin.
which does nothing. But if you pop off a Kingpin, which you can place yourself off of, it gives you more mobility to get where you want to go. It's not a huge downside here.
Well, I'm just worried about giving Kingpin enough power to like double walk throw or something.
Kingpin is immune to character collisions.
Oh yes, right. Yeah, makes sense. So Carl in the chat says hype for no CGR. Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
it's a different game without him on the field or in a
Yeah,
roster.
honestly, my lunch meat and my second chance game has been like I'm not gonna say more fun, but like a little bit more interesting than just does CGR roll well. Funnily enough, after not playing CGR, I'm kind of like I think I want to play Thanos Guardians. I think that'd be fun.
Thanos Guardians, is that what you said?
Yeah, I've never really given it like a real shot. I've only ever like I've started playing Guardians when Bill came out, and then I started just jamming CGR instead of Thanos because I never really rated Thanos even before his changes. But that's because I was playing Space Mind instead of Space Reality, just leaning into the diciness of it.
Right, right.
All right, Bullseye might be cracked here.
Oh, we've got
I've
5 with
keep the
momentum
2.
trigger. Not that it matters.
He's re-rolling 3, which he does have. Yep.
Oh yeah, look at that. Triple
Oh, yeah.
reroll.
I think Bullseye's already dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already taking 3, so Bullseye's down.
Okay, so now we've got a second
Yep. I
action. So
mean,
we,
they're skipping the momentum trigger,
but
but
it doesn't
like
matter.
it doesn't matter in this
I
case.
see you're
Yeah,
saying you would have liked to see him go even further back, is what you're saying.
yeah, like he's a
Because,
little like too close because it could have gotten to the place where he had to commit to that instead of just like doing it.
yeah,
Because
so
now,
so skipping this momentum trigger is like you can just do that because like he's effectively being where he would have been if he got the trigger anyway. You know what I mean? Like it's like he
exactly.
chose to use the momentum trigger to do nothing and stand where he was. Okay, so yeah, there we go. I mean, he's
Nick's taking
effectively
center right
doing the
now
same
too. Oh, he
thing,
moved. Never
right?
mind.
Because Kingpin could have moved and been in range 2 of him anyway. He is body blocking Kingpin, so it's like, um, hmm. Kingpin, what does he do? Just slides back a little bit and attacks ASM, maybe getting a wild push. Uh, he doesn't need to be on the point actually, because she's there, and you have to deal with ASM because he's gonna score. He's gonna score too
Too.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you have to double walk, I think.
you do. Yeah, which is unfortunate. So
S-
that'll make the scoring a lot worse for Suzume. Now he's only
s-
scoring 3 to 4.
Sofalo says, yeah, the witty banner would take the wild away. That's, yeah, nailed it. So
Give me
yeah,
1 second. I'll be right back.
yep. Okay, so we're probably seeing a double walk with Kingpin, and what will the score? What did he just say the score was going to be? We've got 3 scrolls for nobility, and we've got 1 scroll and 2 points. So we're looking at 4. We're looking at 4 for nobility, and we're looking at 3 for. We're looking at 3 points for Suzumi, Leif. Oh, a little tight fit there on the base. But, okay. Man, you're gonna. Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm worried that dealing with Hulk here is not going to. I don't know if it's gonna happen. It makes me so nervous that I don't think you're gonna be able to take 10 more damage. Um, you're gonna be able to punch through 10 more damage. I think Nobility is really happy with where things are right now. You're up against Kingpin. Um, and look at this. We're measuring range 5 off of Wong, so we're looking at a pentagram play. And he's looking at just throwing Daredevil. He's gonna just throw Daredevil in the middle in here and hit a Devil's Deliverance because he's sitting at 6 power. It cost 1 power to hit the portal, and it costs 5 for his spender. So we're seeing it now. This happens in the power phase.
Wait, we're talking about Daredevil?
Pentagram. We got a pentagram play here. Daredevil is going to be put
Ooh,
right
yeah,
into the
he can
middle here
pop
with the
through,
pentagram.
walk, and attack. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I guess he could.
he's setting it up for both Hulk and Daredevil, and he's probably going to, like, before he sends Hulk to the portal. I'm sure he's going to shake that
Heal him.
stagger off of him, right? Or yeah, heal. I mean, Wong could like heal Luke Cage and heal and take the stagger off of Hulk. Because it's 1 power to do that, and you can do it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're on the point. No, you're not on the point, but you don't. You're injured anyway, so I
Yeah,
don't know if
Juan
that
doesn't
matters.
care.
All right, so yeah, I'm almost certain now we're gonna see a Devil's Deliverance. Man, I walk into Devil Deliverances like I didn't know what.
It's hard not to, like, especially on Gamma, it's just going to happen at least once a
Yes,
game, right?
that is
And it's an
that is
8
true.
side level difference right now, too, which is pretty
With
significant.
those triple reroll on one of them. Of
Yeah.
course, you can't do it on Black Cat, so it's like you're probably punching through Spider Woman, maybe.
Yeah, I think you're going for Spider Woman, unless you just get a good
Um,
roll on her. So, like, my first attack would go into Bullseye, see what happens. Second into Black Cat, third into Spider Woman.
yeah, you do have So this is no actions, right? So you don't have to spend her right away, but you don't want to hit Bullseye with an attack. Oh, you have fallback. You got to
Right,
worry about
yeah.
fallback. So you do want to hit him, I think,
I
with the
think you
heavy
just
attack
AoE
first.
and then, yeah, hook arrow afterwards.
Hook arrow. Yeah, I like that.
Whatever it's called. Baton hook.
Yeah, yeah.
Something with a hook.
But yeah, so you want to hit them with the big attack first, so they can't like fall back out of it, because then obviously it's you need the characters around you to um yeah, we're gonna see some major damage here. Bullseye is probably going down
I'd
and
imagine Bullseye dies, right? Like an 8-die attack with rerolls if he needs it.
yeah.
Because I mean, Bullseye living here isn't the biggest deal in the world either. But like, actually, no, it kind of is. Because with this amount of power, if he takes like 2 or 3, Bullseye can he's like guaranteed end ASM with a spender into an attack.
Yeah.
He just needs 2 more power for that.
So we're looking at what are we looking at the range 3 for? Is this like a witty banter defensive tech kind of situation? What else what am I seeing here?
The rage to potentially jump back through the portal, questionable. I don't know, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
we're going with Daredevil though. Daredevil's paying 1 just right now, and he's trying to set up the range. I think. I think you just pop out right there. Yeah.
yeah, you're just gonna basically keep your model on the portal, and you're gonna be in
Yeah.
range 2 of Black Cat. Like
Yeah.
that's it really. Like you've got plenty of range with Bullseye. You're
Well,
fine.
he's doing the right thing, right?
Yes,
Just
you
making
should be using the range 1 tool when you have to make a range 1 place, and then checking your ranges after. And look at that, he
Ooh,
missed it a
out of
little
range of
bit.
Bullseye. I mean, that's fine.
So you can
Bullseye's like the
hook.
most important target.
Um,
I mean, it is what it is, right? Like,
yeah, yeah. You bet. That's how the game goes. It's you missed the placement, and um now
he missed it like a millimeter too, but like
I
it's,
know
it's what it is.
you
I
got
don't think you walk in Spender.
you
I think you
had to
just
be
Spender.
a little greedier on the portal here. But
Yeah.
I guess he prioritized hitting these 2 spiders before hitting Bullseye, and so that's why we're seeing
You
only
can
2
see him
enemies.
considering whether or not he's gonna walk and Spender, or if he's just gonna go for
Mm,
it. He
that's
hasn't spent the
fair.
power yet. I mean, like, I don't hate either play, like Spendering or walk and Spendering.
What's the free attack? Is the free attack 2 power? Yeah, it is. Okay, all right. He's walking. There you go.
You
Now
get them
he's
all.
hitting. There you go. Okay,
Okay.
so here we
Nice
go.
spin. Very cool.
All right.
All right. So 8 dice into 3 people. Devil's Deliverance. How do you feel about new defenders?
I'm scared.
I think they're cool.
Yeah, that reroll, that extra reroll, especially on these missions, man, that is terrifying. Daredevil is a fast mover, so it's like I think that um I always look for teams that have a leader that doesn't feel like attacks, and
Why is this 9 dice? Am I missing something? Oh, it's 6 dice by default. Okay.
um and I think that he's like in a lot of missions he wouldn't feel like a attacks. So I
This
think
is going into sorry to interrupt. This is going to Spider Woman. He's doing
yes.
0 damage right now.
Oh man, that is a monster block. Holy
Yep.
God
This is
Almighty.
really, really, really bad. He's just gonna
Oh
push her. He's
man.
electing not to take the rerolls, so those rerolls are going to poor little Bullseye. Yeah, no, a leader who does something is always nice, right? Like Black Panther or Daredevil.
Yeah, just like if your character doesn't feel like you have to bring them to enable the rest of your team, and they're like
Yeah.
actually contributing, and that's why Malekith was so appealing, and
Going into
Miles is so appealing because like
yeah,
they're
going into Bullseye here.
very strong. Yeah, Bullseye is rolling. Wow,
Oh
2 crits
boy.
on defense. We got 4. We got all the rerolls will be coming in, so he's only got 2 rerolls though because he already pushed Spider Woman away.
I think is that how it works? Yeah, it's just 2.
Yeah, because you have to do it at the time. So we've got 4,
They both convert. He's dead.
6. Yeah,
He's just
there you
barely
go.
dead,
You
but he's
did get
dead.
him.
Yeah,
All right.
that's good.
Second best option. Second best outcome. Really, I guess. I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
more damage on Spider Woman, of course, but
doing 0 on Spider Woman's not great.
here we go. Black Cat. So we're rolling 9, right? So no crits, no rerolls.
Total of
4.
4.
Take 3. Takes 3. Let's see what the crit explodes to take 2. Nope. Take 3 on Black Cat. And he's got another action.
Yeah.
Or he could pay.
So
Oh, no, sorry, he doesn't. He's done. He moved and he attacked.
yeah, he moved. So I think Black Cat likely stagger walk place. Ooh, fuck, but ASM's still alive. Maybe double stagger then, because she could stagger Hulk and kill Luke Cage with a stagger attack. I like that. I mean, she's gonna
Interesting.
die if she sticks around, but
But like
I
Hulk's
don't
already
hate the
staggered, like right? So what are
Oh
we
yeah,
doing?
I
What are
guess
we
the
doing here?
stagger cage.
We go with do you go with like Sam
I
and
think you
just
need to get Cat out of there because she's gonna die if she's sitting in front of Hulk.
yeah. I mean, but so is Sam.
I think that's better. He's injured, not holding anything. I think I like this the whatever pay to stack the troublemaker into cager
Yeah. Troublemaker into cage.
just to daze him and then
Was the
run away.
train car ever thrown? No, no,
No, it hasn't been thrown
he
yet. It's still
one
there.
shot Gwenpool, so he didn't need to throw
Yeah.
it.
So there's still a size 3 terrain over Hulk on the table.
I think Hulk is just gonna run the game now. Like, there's no, I don't see what else. Spider
Yeah.
Woman, I don't see what else you can do about that.
I mean,
Uh,
he's been running the game a lot up to this point, right? He's been like a huge force every single turn.
yeah,
And at this point, I don't think he's gonna die.
no, he's the fuel, like the gunpowder. I don't know what to say. Like the firepower that Leaf had is like has is whittled away. It's only got
Yeah.
Spider Woman left, really. Let's see. I mean,
Like you look at the characters left. Kingpin can hit hard if they're right in front of him, but Hulk never will be. Black Cat does not hit hard. Sam does not hit hard. Spider Woman does not hit hard.
yeah. I mean, the only thing is like Spider Woman has the weaker defenses into Hulk. Like he's rolling 2 dice, but
If
then
there
you
was
the problem
someone
is
to do it, it'd be her. Yeah, but I
yeah,
don't know.
but it's yeah exactly
I think like if Cage dies here, it opens up the game a lot.
yeah.
Um,
Wong can
but that
also
has to
heal.
happen.
Wong can also heal Hulk, right? Like if he's feeling like any sort of
Okay,
pressure.
so we're going with Sam into Wong. Yeah, we're spendering. Is Cage gonna take this?
Um,
I don't think
no,
so.
it doesn't look like it. It looks like yeah. There we go. So we're gonna do a spender 6 dice. If you do damage, you get a throw.
Yeah, it's not any direction if I remember correctly though.
It's
Yeah,
away.
wait,
Oh, look at
wait.
that massive roll. That gets him. He's gone. So no more stagger removal for Hulk here. So he will um so he will be staggered. So now let's see if what Sam does with this one, with this next action. He's got 2 power for a charge.
So Wong's dead. Okay, sorry. I
That's all
think
good.
um, you could just throw a shield into Cage and then pick up the scroll, right? Because then you have to deal with Sam. I think if you kill Cage here, it's atrocious.
Like
Like
for
suddenly they're
defenders.
yeah. It's killing an action. It's making Sam something that has to be dealt with instead of something that you can safely ignore. And now Hulk has 2 targets in front of him that he has to, or doesn't have to, but like wants to get rid of because they're scoring.
I don't know. I'm seeing Hulk throws like Sam into Black Hat, like leaps and
And
then just
yeah,
murders both of them. I
no,
think
I
that
mean the
I'm
throw
terrified
double
right now.
thunderclap could totally happen, but like I think you could like charge to the other side, yep,
Okay.
of Cage so he can't be thrown at Cat and toss a shield at him. Yep, I like that a lot. As I was saying it too. Oh, he
It
gets to
is
range 2
4.
place. It's not even the charge, baby. Ingenious. Okay.
Oh, only
And
1. Oh, and that's
doesn't kill him.
defended, so no damage there. Luke Cage lives.
He done defended. All right. That's not great, but we'll see what happens.
Luke Cage is gonna attack into Sam, right? Like
Well, he's still shocked, right? But like I think Wong's dead. I think Cage goes and you spender into Black Cat and then punch Sam.
do you have range 3 on Black Cat there?
Yeah, for sure. Not a doubt in my mind.
Okay, look, looks like Nobility is opting to go with ASM, pull him back. You can throw an attack into Black Cat, and then you can hit the portal. The portal doesn't make you drop the thing, right? It's same with the Bifrost, same type of rule. I think so.
Sorry, what was that?
The Defender portal, it doesn't. It's the same thing as the Bifrost. You don't drop extracts. You can teleport through
No, you
them. I
don't.
think, right?
Yeah, no, it's from a different era of gaming. I was a Defender portal enjoyer back when you could still do it turn 1, and advanced R&D wasn't banned, or soft banned.
Yeah, I watched This was before my time, so I watched some videos from a long time ago, and I saw uh, Xavier Protocols. Is that what
I
it's?
love that
Yeah,
guy. I
yeah.
miss him.
Jacob. He was running it on this like terminal map that I don't know if you remember it, but it had like the giant yellow stripes on it. Um, and yeah, I forget more details about the game, but yeah, that was cool. Hawkeye shooting the deployment line turn one.
Yes, sir. Hawkeye, Modoc,
Yeah, yeah.
and Scarlet Witch. Yeah. I don't know what just happened.
We
Black
have a
Cat
one
up
shot on
two.
Black Cat, or what are we saying? No, she was
Well,
already
yeah,
no
2 health left.
damage.
Yeah.
She had
Dropping the
two
skull
health
far
left.
away, and then yeah, that is very bad.
And that's only one action.
Well, he's just gonna shake something or like walk
No, he's
around.
gonna
He's
hit
not
the
really.
portal, right? And then he's gonna go
Oh,
into
excuse me.
Sam.
That I thought it was Cage.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no.
So now you drop the 8 dice into Cage and beat him up. Yeah, you can place, buddy. It's gonna be fine. You're not fitting in there. Come on, man. You get the medium move after this. Stop being greedy.
Nah,
All right, whatever.
just attack Sam.
Yeah. You drop the whatever spider cannon to Sam. I love Amazing Spider-Man so much. Like he doesn't always hit hard, but when he does, he's like one-shotting. What's his name? That fella named Juggernaut, like a spider can.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. Say that again.
My experience with ASM is like he just, especially when you give him power, is he does hit quite hard when you can spender. His spender is quite good.
Oh right.
8 dice with a throw, not the throw of a person, but a throw of like size 2 terrain. Does a lot of damage. I haven't tried spectacular all that much, but I imagine he is similarly smacky.
He's
But he has.
he's pretty cool.
I know he's good. I know he's good. I just haven't played him.
Oh man, he
I played
forgot
Inzone.
he forgot he had a second action. The classic
Oh shit.
overperform on first action is the classic forget you have a second one.
That's actually kind of bad. Um, I don't know that it's not game ending or anything.
No, I think the defenders are. I'm favoring the defenders right now. I think nobility
Yeah, they're solidly in the
is
lead. They have 3 extracts.
yeah, and
Kingpin's stuck in no man's land right now.
yeah. He shook the incinerate. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah.
thank you guys. Yeah, it's hard to catch those sometimes, but yes, cool. This is tough because Luke Cage can taunt that attack.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of. I think it's okay if you take. Oh yeah, but you have to move to the middle to stop Daredevil from scoring.
Oh, so you're hitting the portal. You're jumping in there, and you're spendering. You're getting taunted though, so maybe it depends on who you go into. We're playing Heroes for Hire, so we're wow, that's really interesting that you're playing
Oh,
Heroes for Hire.
he's not heroes for hiring. He's just bodyguarding, right?
No. ASM paid for it
Oh,
because Luke Cage didn't pay for it.
that's really weird.
That is
Maybe
weird.
to
Why would
throw
you just
her off.
taunt it? No,
We can
because
throw her off.
he has to live though. He has to live through it.
Oh man.
So I think I would have liked to see a taunt
Yeah.
instead.
I mean, the upside is very high, and maybe he's think he doesn't need heroes at this point.
I don't know. I don't like it. Although I
I don't
think that
either.
I still think that it's even if he doesn't get what he wants here and Luke Cage dazes, I still think he's still doing well enough. He blocks one. Look at that. There goes the damage through on Luke Cage. He drops the scroll, so she'll pick it up and she'll roll
Yep.
the 4 dice for the push. So we have just
Oh, I
Kingpin
think
left, just Hulk left.
did she even spend her? Or did she just like build her?
She must have spent her. She had power.
Sam Wilson and Sam just patched her up. That's cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I dig that. Full health Spider Woman should be fine. Now she's rolling on the scroll.
I don't know, but like you got how many dice you got? Hulk 9 dice builder, 4 dice
She
with
fucking
blanks.
blanks out, gets pushed off.
Oh man, 4 blanks.
Yeah, so now Hulk is free to go mess up Kingpin. If Hulk messes up Kingpin, that's game. I think there's actually like no downside to going through the portal, walking and like dunking on Kingpin, right? Or hopping. Like he can't displace you. He can out secure you, but you can just mess him up. Yeah, I think that's what happens here. Or I guess you could portal and then start punching into Spider Woman.
Yeah, you've got stagger on you,
Oh
so
yeah, that's true.
you're getting one thing here. We have Hulk versus Kingpin. Okay, so Kingpin could teleport in, right? He could teleport in and win the point
If Hulk walks off, yeah.
if Hulk walks off. So I think you're just moving your body blocking the teleport, so that you can't hit the gamma off the teleport, and then you're attacking Spider Woman, and then you're stuck. You're stuck. Kingpin's stuck on the middle with nowhere to teleport.
hmm This is the issue with Kingpin that does in fact exist. Is his power economy is not what other characters might have, and he is slow, so he does tend to get stranded somewhere. He's much easier to ignore than he is to kill,
All right,
which
so
I
we're
think is
seeing
fair.
Spender into Sam Wilson, I think here. Yep, there it
That's
is.
fine.
Yeah, that's
It's eight
reasonable.
eight dice with a reroll, yeah,
Okay, so we
or 10
have
dice with a reroll. This is the worst Hulk roll he's had, and it's still better than
4.
most of mine. It still kills. It still kills. It's still already a kill. Didn't even need the
Wow.
reroll because it can throw right, so it
Oh
just kills
yeah,
him.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. So like, there's
All right, cool.
So now you have enough power to. Do you have how much power do you have? Do you have 5? Yes, you could gamma leap and then throw. You're
Oh,
gonna
he's
hit
taking
the
the portal.
portal.
Yeah, he's gonna game leap and throw, like you
But
said.
no, hold on. That costs 1 to do that.
Yes, he did. He paid one. He had 10.
Okay.
Spender costs
Yep.
4.
There it is. Yep. Cool. Okay. Makes
Portal
sense.
3 2. So he's spending 10 power, but he's had it the whole game.
So now you throw and you don't give him power this time.
No, just chuck him.
Yeah, and then he's double walking. He's still getting Kingpin's still getting his home gamma, but
God,
he's not doing
even
anything.
staggered. I know he had a portal, but Hulk just did so much.
Damn.
Yep, I think that's about to GG pretty much.
So we're gonna be seeing two. So ASM is not on the gamma, right? So we're actually only seeing 2
Oh,
points for nobility, and we're gonna be seeing, sorry, 3 for
well, yeah,
nobility,
3.
because of the Daredevil, and then we have 1, 2
2.
points for Leaf.
Hey, you know what could happen is Kingpin walks up and one-shots Hulk with 5 crits into 5 more hits.
So I mean, yeah, I think you're gonna see a move attack into Hulk here. There you go.
What
He's
if you
on the
just
point. Wow, he made it
killed
on the
him?
point. So you gotta.
Yeah, it should be a single move. Medium bases have a weird interaction. Yep, punch him, kill him right now. Just cause death. It's fine. He'll just die.
No
Don't even trip,
rerolls.
bro.
Oh, nothing.
Let's go.
Okay, hold on. You might push another 4 through here.
Yeah, no, he's gonna do 3.
3. All right, 3
Like
more. 7
doesn't
health
matter.
left on Hulk.
Yeah, but he's. I guess like I don't know. There's a chance King can.
Dude,
Oh, you're not
okay,
gonna.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
throw a size 1 at
I
him.
was just
Why
gonna
not?
say that. Throw the size 1. Yeah.
Or are
Um.
you within range of that truck? Maybe you
No,
could have
I
been.
don't think you are, but
He could
you
have been.
could
He
have
could have
been.
tried
Maybe,
harder.
maybe.
Yeah. I think Suzume might be like not tilted's the wrong word, but just like not playing optimally at this point, right? Like not thinking he has a way out.
Yeah.
But he could have thrown that truck at him. Or
I
he's been
mean,
within
Brace
2 of
is
it. So.
online, so you didn't have
Oh,
enough
never
power
mind.
to do
Literally doesn't
everything.
matter. Yeah.
Actually, did you have 2 power? I think you may be. Either way,
No, if Brace is online, then like the potential for double spender is better, right?
I
Yeah, this is a bloodbath. Okay, so who do you go first with here?
so
Cage, just go grab a scroll and chill, because like it's not coming off of you. Oh, I guess no. Cat can steal. Cat can steal off whatever now.
you go with I don't know. I mean, let's see. I don't know. ASM. ASM just going. Luke Cage is, yeah. You go with ASM just because he has the least amount of health, and so it's like if anyone's gonna die this round, it's gonna be him.
I don't hate Daredevil going and grabbing the point, the scroll agent.
Yeah, That's reasonable. He's not gonna be doing. You might be able to hit the portal and then get the scroll. Hold on, no, you only have
Got
1
1
power.
power.
Okay, so no, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. put the pressure. Yeah, you do it to put the scoring pressure on Leif, so that there's like he runs out of options. He's running low on options.
Hmm.
Um, but then Black Cat just takes it back. You need to. Hmm. Spider Woman is stuck. This is not great for Leaf because Spider Woman can't do anything. So I would be checking the range 3 on Spider Woman to see what impact she could have. And but she looks like she might be able to hit all 3 of those characters. But if she can't get an attack off, it means she can't also leap, and therefore she has to do at least 1 move action this round, which would be not great for Leaf.
I think she's within 3 of Daredevil right now, so I think she's gonna have a target when she activates. Unless they all move away.
Yeah.
Problem is Daredevil counts blanks, right? So we'll see how that goes. ASM could web swing, Falcon kick Cat, and then spender her, potentially just knock her off the game, and I think that'd be like, ugh, right?
Yeah, that would probably. All right, so he's gonna run away. There we go.
Why? Oh, I guess you can too. Yeah, it's got 2 points to victory.
So, but hold on though, I'm nervous because
No, like
you're
with the
activating last though. You're activating
yeah.
last. So, yeah, that's totally reasonable. Black Cat has to like one-shot Daredevil here.
No, she could go steal from Hulk as well.
Sorry, I meant to say Spider Woman has to one-shot these characters. Like
Yeah,
one
she's
of
got to
them.
do some serious murder here.
She has to
I
like.
mean, you could honestly like you could go with Kingpin and try and kill Hulk,
Yeah.
right? Like it's 7. You get 5 into 7 to kill him. He's incinerated. Like this is your only chance to do it. And if Hulk dies, I think you might be able to squeeze this one out. If Kingpin knocks out the Hulk, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. This big, thick man versus a gamma irradiated god. He's not even looking at it. Come on, dude. Give it a shot. It's only 7
Yeah,
health.
he's got to find it.
I just want to type in chat. Kill Hulk. I mean, worst case scenario, Hulk is staggered. It's not terrible. I mean, it doesn't like do anything for you, but it's cool.
The game's the game's over if you don't kill Hulk.
Yeah, that's true. And then you're relying on
So
dice, but I think the game might be over regardless. Questionable. Like if Hulk lives and gets to displace at the end of the round, it's like terrible. He wins the game on his own, right? He just gets 2. If Hulk doesn't die, it's GG.
yeah.
What are we thinking, boys? Kill Hulk or lose? You can do it. If there's another route out, I'd love to hear it.
Here we go. Here it is.
Yes, brother, let's go. In the fucking ring. Drop that power. Ping 3. Yes, 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 yes. Pop him. Pop him right in the teeth.
Let's see here.
Oh, yes. Blood sport. 5.
And nothing.
It's a Zilk. Let's
shit,
go.
dude, that's
Reroll that shit.
Oh yeah, he's got to pay for the full reroll here. Miles, he's got Miles defenses here. This is
Into
insane.
nothing.
Oh
Kill
my
him.
jeez.
Kill him now. He's staggered.
Oh man.
Cause death. I love violence. Kingpin.
Man, has he not done? Has he? Every single attack has done at least 3 damage to Hulk, but averaging 4 damage.
Yes, correct.
Average 4 damage into Hulk every attack.
He's just Hail to the King again.
He's just doing it.
3 wilds.
Oh, it's enough. That's enough. Pay for rerolls, or you die. You have to block 1 here to live.
Oh, that was so cool.
He lives on 1. That's crazy.
So
what a game. What a wild game here.
All right, that's GG.
There's no throw. There's no. What'd you say?
Lucas, this has been a pleasure. I have to split. I have something else I got to do.
All right, I'll call the rest, man. Thanks for joining.
Of course. Thank you for having me. Peace out. Good games to both the players. Peace.
All right. So yeah, here we go. I think we're gonna see a closing out of the game. Hulk just needs to get away, right? What's up, yo? Hey, what's going on? You casting the rest of the game with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, sweet. All right, so what do you think of the game so far?
I did.
It's pretty.
That's was a scary activation. I would have. I kept typing it in chat, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it
no,
out
of
loud.
course.
I would have spendered him to stagger him, threw him into the wall. I know Toast is saying you didn't need to throw him in the wall, but I was doing it so that he would keep in throw range, and you could throw him to the back of the board, so he's staggered and farther than a small move back, so Kingpin can't do anything. Um, And you can walk. Yeah, I would have done probably something like that to just make Kingpin useless. The only person who can contest the back gamma would have been Spider Woman double walking next to Hulk, and you'll lose because of the scrolls at that point. So.
So you're saying that Hulk should have activated first instead of
Oh yeah.
ASM running
Oh
away?
yeah.
Yeah. Now seeing
Yeah.
this now, you're look at
Yeah,
this.
and
We're
the
gonna.
time before, like
Oh,
you guys mentioned, he hears for hire. For what reason? He would have had it up this turn. Like Luke would have died on the gamma. I don't know why it matters that he's behind it. Just taunt it, and then now if you're really worried about ASM dying, I also would have just tried to kill Sam as well.
yeah.
I
Luke
would have shook
Cage.
the
You're saying wait,
incinerate.
hold on. If Luke Cage, you're saying Luke Cage could have even gone and hit the portal and.
No, just last turn he heroes for hire instead of like taunting it. I guess he was hoping he lived and threw Spider-Man off, but I was like, I would have just I would have just taunted it so you had heroes this turn. It
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
matter
yes,
because you're
yes,
raining
yeah. That
ASM
was
away.
that taunt was definitely. I think he missed the taunt. I think you just do
Yeah,
that sometimes when it's like you think oh, I'm gonna use Heroes for Hours first. Like it just kind
yeah,
of it happens a lot, so often that you think like that's
yeah.
the play pattern.
Ask
Um,
Curtis because I was a little tilted watching in the beginning. But I think my play pattern again, I don't play defenders, would have been a lot more like once he burned brace turn one, I would have done a lot more like throwing Kingpin into the team, spendering Kingpin to hit the team, like doing a lot more damage
extra, yeah,
so that when it came to that turn that he ran Hulk back and killed Gwenpool, like you would have had so much more damage on the team that I would have like gone in. So when Kingpin walked up and so he shouldn't have thrown him into the wall because it gave him a power to Spender and Stagger Hulk, which was just bad. But if you're gonna do that, throw him in the cat so she takes like 3 damage, right? Because it would have the same effect. He could have walked back anyway. So
here we go.
okay,
We're gonna see Black Cat do the spender and get the extract off of Hulk. Now Hulk could block all of the damage and take nothing here. So let's see what happens if Cat whiffs.
oh yeah, yeah. Another reason for
Oh, one, and that's blocked. No damage. Hulk lives.
oh
Oh
no.
yeah, like, they think that's now game. I think.
I think even like if that happens, if she picks it up, if she gets pushed off the point, then she loses anyway, right? Because if she gets pushed off the point, I don't think she can win either way. Because I think Daredevil can sit on
Just
a
pulls.
point.
Yeah, he pulls her off the point, and yeah,
Yeah, just like or Luke goes gets the scroll, and now what do you do? He's in a 1 point like it's over, right? Because the ASM in the corner. So like he had 2 models with 2 points. So Spider-Woman would have to kill both of them to
yeah,
win.
yeah,
So yeah, it really didn't matter. She wasn't going to one shot Cage and Daredevil with no power. So I don't think that cat actually mattered other than for glory.
yeah.
He
So
would have got 4. No, it mattered. No, somebody have a scroll. It mattered a little
yeah, there we
bit.
go. They're both out of three. Now Luke Cage is there, so he's gonna throw into Luke Cage just for the. I think this.
No, she got a 3 anyway. I was thinking even if
It's
Hulk died, I was thinking maybe there's a world where
and he gets
he would have
two.
two
Takes one on
scrolls.
Luke Cage.
Well, Kingsman's dead. He doesn't get the leadership anymore. Rip. Did he date somebody? No.
No, no. This is. He's just gonna
Yeah.
attack her again.
Yeah, I think even Hulk dying would have been like a world of like it's almost impossible to still lose. Assuming Black Cat killed him. Kingpin killing him would have been devastatingly bad.
Yeah, that would have been. That was crazy, man. It came down to freaking a reroll, a defensive reroll. Okay,
Alright, so
so we're about
somebody,
to jump in their chat as soon as they're.
oh,
Let me score this out.
I get to do the interview
Yeah,
with
yeah. There
with
you go.
2 minutes into casting. Great.
Hey, you've been watching the whole time, so it's all good.
That's true. I've
What
watched
the hell?
90.
We just went for. Okay, he went over the score. All right. All right. Let's jump into their game.
That was terrifying.
Such as dice.
Hey guys,
Hey,
I'm with Schmidt here. He joined halfway through, or like at the end when Hyper
Halfway
Viper
through
had
the last
he had to
turn, I
bounce.
joined.
Oh.
I was watching.
Yeah, we went kind of long there.
All right, Leif. What'd you think of the game with your team, and what'd you think when you were deploying in all the early stages of the game?
I'm still not 100% sure this team was the right call. A-Force and Brawling may have been better.
Yeah, it's
There were
tricky. It's
many.
tricky with a triple affiliated team. It's hard to. Sometimes you just have to pick the right one. It's tricky.
I figured try to play the scenario, but it did not. The dice were not there when I needed them. There were several.
You opted to
all three of my
grab,
KOs were exact.
You opted to grab the scroll, the middle scroll, instead of grabbing your flank scroll, which let Nobility. Was that like? Were you worried about that at all?
I was happier to have Daredevil out of the game for approximately 2 turns.
Right.
Right. Like I still. We still went 2 scrolls to 2 scrolls. Right. Like I still grabbed the one here.
Were you thinking about Hulk at all in Nobility's squad? He obviously had a huge impact on the game. And you didn't have any displacement other than Gwenpool's card, I think. So,
yeah, that is the only thing that displaces him.
Were you like were you expecting a Hulk, or what were you thinking he was going to bring?
Oh, I figured there's a very good chance of a Hulk. I figured it. This many points. I actually thought I'd face a Dynamo on 20 points on map E.
Right. And so we saw ASM come out instead of like a Dynamo and a 3 with like War or something like that. But it was pretty intense. That last attack with Kingpin, he might have. I don't know if that would have mathematically kept the game in. I didn't run the math there, but that was pretty.
It would, like, if Kingpin had taken him down, it's impossible for Daredevil to displace him.
He has that range. That attack he does is a range 2 pull or range 2 push. Is that what
it only
that is?
size 2s.
Yeah. So, would that have kept him in the game?
Well, it can't move Kingpin, so I'm guaranteed to score this point.
Yeah.
Which is already a 3-point differential.
And the scroll. Oh no, you wouldn't get the scroll.
I can't pick up the scroll. But it also puts him at a point where he's activating before me, so now I have last activation.
Yeah.
And Jessica is healthy and will overcap a model on any other point on the table.
Right. So I see. So that could go.
Cat also has a move, a grappling hook, and a steal. So you can't really go somewhere where.
So for Nobility, why did you do ASM first and not Hulk? I guess maybe the hindsight, but it still was like 7 versus 3 twice to do 7 isn't crazy. What made you not do Hulk first? I was screaming in the chat about this, by the way. If you read the back of the chat, you'll see me typing furiously about it.
Honestly, it was a misplay. It's a damn good question. I don't know. I guess I didn't compare the two in my head well enough. I thought he would wait to activate Kingpin, honestly, because I didn't think he would want to before I activated Hulk, just in case it worked out to where he needed to be on that. But I didn't think about him just straight up killing Hulk.
And
then that was going to be my next move, obviously, and then he went with Kingpin, and I became very scared.
So Nobility, what were you thinking when you see the crisis come up in the early stages of the game? How were you feeling during that opening section?
Well, we both kind of talked about it, like it being kind of a weird flip, Gamma at 20 potentially, and he ended up picking 20. So I had no idea what to expect. I honestly was thinking I would see A-Force, but I knew that this was a possibility. I was definitely more scared of this just because I didn't know if I could play the scenario game. Luckily, I was able to grab that third scroll early enough and hold on to it, so it worked out. But I definitely felt like I was at a disadvantage on deployment.
And you didn't choose Dynamo, so I think you swapped in ASM and Wong maybe, or what were you thinking of any other squad compositions?
What do you even take with? Sorry, what do you even take? Because you'd have to upgrade Wong, but then you do really want a 3 over Wong.
Yeah, and I,
It's a
I
weird
kind of
one.
thought of I kind of thought about that because I did go back and forth a little bit whether or not to bring Hulk, but he's just too good to not bring on Gamma. So ultimately, I mean, I obviously brought him, but yeah, I did for a minute have Dynamo and um, I had something selected with like
Well,
Dynamo,
yeah.
Wolverine, and um, or I had Bill. I was thinking about going Bill instead of Hulk, and playing a little bit wider, but
You could have
Yeah,
done, yeah.
I don't
Well, you
even
could have
know
done Bill Crimson instead of Wong and Hulk.
yeah, I Wong's just been an MVP lately for me, so I
Yeah,
really
that's fair.
enjoy bringing him.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, the pentagram into the Daredevil deliverance was very cool, and I think that it just like it's you can turtle up and then like explode your team out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, it was a cool play kind of pattern to see go off. You got the positioning just off by a millimeter, basically, right?
Yeah,
But it was still pretty cool to see that like bomb off that he can do.
I think honestly uh I got really lucky being able to get Bullseye there with the rerolls because if I didn't get him, that would have been a very bad play.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you did not kill Bullseye there, he immediately kills Amazing.
Yeah.
Because you've given him enough power to Spender and Builder, and Amazing just dies.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
that was
gives
pretty risky. 9 dice with 2 rerolls. I mean, I think like mathematically, it's like close enough. But it is very. It could have easily
yeah,
gone terribly on accident, kind of thing.
yeah, like it's
I
definitely
I should have gone
feels
into him
solid, but
first. I was thinking Spider-Woman was the more important target, but honestly he was, and I should have gone into him first with the extra reroll, but luckily I got bailed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Schmidt, do you have any other questions?
No, I listen. I think the only thing that I thought of in the beginning was after he burned Brace round one. I thought maybe you would do a little more ping ponging of Kingpin into his own guys because he had like Bullseye there, and like you push Sam and that Sam block on the Hulk first Hulk attack. I was like, that's insane. That's so good. And I think the one thing we noticed maybe a mistake was if you're not going to ping pong, you threw Kingpin into a wall that gave him the power to walk and Spender Hulk to stagger him, which kind of messed up your next turn. It felt like.
Yeah, I was trying to thread it to where because Sam was like right here, and then there
Okay.
were
Was it hard?
barrels.
I didn't actually take a look at the angle.
Yeah, I needed to make sure I avoided Sam, but I don't know if it was possible to actually get him all the way without hitting something.
Gotcha. I was like, I'm gonna throw him at Black Cat and then just top a turn like Spender, Kingpin into Black Cat and like kill her that way. That was like,
The whole thing was with at that point in the game, I knew the only way since he had so many people and with Kingpin leadership, the only way I was going to stay up was if I kept everyone back here and kept his people back here. So there was no way I was going to help him move this way. I needed to throw Kingpin and keep him back here. That was also why I eventually came back here and lured him back because I figured he was going to try to come up when Sam was injured here with Kingpin and contest my
Right.
Gamma, so I needed to lure him back here.
damn Kingpin. Can't say I'm sad to see him lose. Sorry, dude.
oh, that's fair.
Well, it was a really fun game to watch stream. We had no idea. I mean, I had no idea who was gonna win and pull us one out. I thought you guys both were in good spots at different points in the game. So, thank you for letting us stream the game, and
Yeah, thanks, guys.
congrats
Good
to
game, yeah.
making it
Thank you.
to the top table in this event, and congrats to Nobility for taking the win and making it to season 13 top cut.
Never doubted you
Yeah.
for a second, man. Never doubted you.
All right, guys, have a
Thanks,
good
guys.
night.
You too.